Sir, you're charged with especially aggravated kidnapping. You're also charged with aggravated assault, and you're charged with theft of a firearm worth less than $2,500.
You're talking about stuff that is not relevant.
Hello and welcome to the Court of Public Opinion. I am the Recovery Addict, and boy do I have a case for you today.
Why is the dog chewing on this guy?
I think they have got the wrong guy there.
Got the wrong guy, and the dog was biting him.
He roughened him up quite a bit. There's a lawsuit.
9 out of 10 judges prefer watching the Recovery Addicts live stream in their courtroom.
The fireworks are not done.
Delegating commentary on the case. Dati mihi Anglican, please. Verbus lovely. Oh, for Trump's sake.
Is that correct?
I didn't ask you to interrupt me.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Court of Public Opinion. I am the Recovery Addict. Good to have you all here. Hope you all slept well. I didn't. Stayed up way too late. Trying to write a song. I don't think it's good. Big shout out and welcome to Grinchers. If I can pull you up on chat here, let's see. Should be working, but it's not. There we go. Grinchers. I think you used to be Greeners, but for the holiday, Grinchers it is. First in chat today, congratulations, my friend. Once again, the internet is all yours. We're sentencing you to internet ownership, meaning you are responsible for repairing everything IP-related that has problems worldwide. That's going to be your task today. Sorry, I need this different computer. I think it's this one. There we go. Okay. All right, Grinchers, you're going to do great. We need a upbeat day today. Yesterday was a bit heavy, so we've got our fingers crossed for some good. I'm going to see if we can channel some SovSit action today. That's what I'm hoping for. Christy G, a whole year, one of my favorite places to be. Love it here, Christy. Congratulations, your courthouse is now orange. You made it a whole year. Thank you. Wouldn't be the same here without you. So appreciate that. Let's see. We're super excited for today. A little bit of court hopping, a little bit of fun. I have a song I may play. I'm not sure if you like it. My chair is about to break. It now reclines 2 directions. And chairs like this, I think they're supposed to go back. That's fine, but they're not supposed to go sideways. It's the sideways one I'm worried about. So I think Santa Claus is going to bring me a chair. I think so. And this is the new chair. I mean, I've only had it like a year. Lazy boy and everything. I guess I slept in it a little too much. Let's see. Misbehaving says, if she who must be obeyed does make the Welsh cakes, please do a taste test live. She who must be obeyed. That would be Mrs. R.A. Yes, thank you for the connection. I saw that. I saw the recipe get sent over. All right. Good morning. I slept a little long. I apologize for that. But it was good. Melody Ferris' attorney was on Court TV this morning, so was Ty Tucker. Wow. Melody Ferris' attorney surprised me. Ty, not so much. I think Ty's got some things he wants to say. But Melody Ferris, well, I'm curious what he was talking about. Are they looking at an appeal for some reason? Sleep, what is the thing you speak of? I went to bed at 2 in the morning, which is a little too late for me. So the option was either sleep during the live stream today or sleep in this morning. I chose the latter, so I'm not going to sleep today. Karina says, if I could still be asleep, I would be. Yeah. I'll tell you what happened. Last night, a friend of ours, a neighbor, came over and brought their kid, and our kids were playing together. But he made sourdough bread like this, and he delivered it in like this artisan bag. It was really good. And I'm eating the sourdough bread, and I'm like, I love this. This is absolutely amazing. It's one of those round loaves that you just, yeah. So we ate like 3/4 of the loaf together. And I said, you know what would be really good on this? Another friend, the day before, had brought over a little jar of jam, and this was cranberry pepper jam. So imagine like cranberry jam with cowboy candy jalapenos mixed together. And so I tried that, and Jack tried some as well. It was delicious. And then I'm like, wait. It can use more pepper. And I have a few, I finished the jar, cowboy candied jalapenos left in the fridge. I pulled those out and ate those on top of the jam. Oh my goodness. It was so good. Grincher says that's not my jam. Not my jam. All right, we need to start singing the birthday song for those who are celebrating because they can't start their party without us. Joe and Janie, both celebrating their birthday today. We're going to sing to Joe and Janie. By we, I mean all of us. So wherever you are, if you're able, stand up, take a deep breath, stretch your back. There you go. Roll your shoulders back. Take a deep breath, project your voice to the back of the room, blend your voice with your neighbors. Warm up with me, if you will. La 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 la. That was good. All right, here we go. We're going to sing happy birthday to Joe and Janie. Melissa says she can't dance today. She's too sore. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Joe and Janie. Happy birthday to you. I give that 10 out of 10. That was good warm-up, good song, dancers, spot on, doing a great job. Thank you all for joining in on the birthday song. Joe and Janie, today's your special day. There are lots of days. There are like 365 days a year on average. And this one is your special day. So thank you very much. I realize there are a million places you could be, a million people you could have chosen to celebrate with, but you chose to be here with us. The privilege and pleasure is ours. We're going to do what we can to return some of that joy back to you and make your day a little more specialer. Happy birthday. Help yourself to free pancakes at Denny's, IHOP, Village Inn, Waffle House, McDonald's, Tammy Dunlap's house, and anywhere else you can find pancakes. They're basically free on your birthday. If they're cooking them, you can eat them for free. And if they have a problem, have them call me. Happy birthday, both Joe and Janie. Hope you have a great birthday and have great plans. It's always fun to have a birthday like right about now in December, especially before Christmas. It's the people that have the birthday on Christmas or after Christmas that sort of get cheated a little bit because everyone's like, we just gave you presents. So just consider that your birthday present as well. Yeah, it's... Now I really want pancakes. Melissa. Can't go wrong with pancakes, although I did not have some this morning. I hope Tammy's okay with me just shouting out that people get to go to her house for pancakes. I will tell you this. Don't, find out where she lives and everything, but if you know Tammy in real life and you go over, I bet she would give you free pancakes. I think she's serious about that. Brandy's on Christmas Eve. That's awesome. Daughter's birthday, December 27th. Oh, drums. I just about missed the drum solo. I missed the cue. I was talking over it. I apologize. Happy birthday. Let's see. Daughter's birthday's on the 28th. It sucks. Yeah. It was some heavy news yesterday in the world of LawTube, and as I watched a lot of people that I've come to know and consider friends dealing with the passing of legal vices and hearing that news, and it was hard. It was really hard. I didn't have a close connection. I think I was only on like one or two times where we happened to both be guests on the same other show in LawTube. So I didn't know Jeff well, but I knew Danny better than Jeff, and Danny was very close to Jeff. Obviously, there were a couple LawTubers who really had a close connection. But I appreciate all your support. And everywhere I went, I saw people from here and other parts of LawTube reaching out and just offering support. I love this community for that. It's really awesome to see that. I was legal vices adjacent. Yeah, like once removed, I think. So I'm sorry if that's breaking news to anybody. But Jeff did pass away on Sunday from heart failure, and it was sad. Aussie Overload, oh my goodness, crying with him. He was out smoking a cigar outside the house in honor of Jeff, and it's good to do that with friends, to mourn with friends. So I appreciate you guys being there for him and helping him as well. Man, who's cutting onions? I need this to not wiggle quite so much. Hold tight. Let me screw this in a little better. All right, we're plugged back in. I still don't think it's better, but it's there. All right. Let's see. I made these songs at 2 a.m. and at 2 a.m. they sounded good, but I don't know how they're going to sound this morning. So I'm worried. Like, Tired Me thought that's a hit. Awake Me might think, what was I smoking? Bug Dugger, thanks for the gifted membership. Thank you. Where are my mic Christmas lights? They're just off. Oh, they're on a timer. So they're on for 6 hours and they go off for like 12. It's some weird rotating thing. But I always have to reset them. They're on again for 6 hours. So I think I'm going to skip Fur Missile Energy because I don't even remember making that one, and go to Sovereign Blues instead. I did 3 on sort of pro se sovereign situation. This Sovereign Blues one is a song from the perspective of a lawyer who's been appointed to represent someone who wishes they were a sov sit or wishes they were pro se or sovereign citizen, and the lawyer is just providing a little feedback on that. So here we go. Let's see if this can cheer us up and start off our day with a smile. I should probably start at the beginning, which is better. Yeah, I'm a professional. Here we go.
Well, I walked into the courthouse, coffee in my hand. Then I saw my new client, a self-proclaimed free man. He said he's got no license, no need for my aid. Just him and his beliefs, thinking laws are homemade. He rambled on about contracts, didn't trust the state. Seemed like every word he said just sealed his own fate. I tried to tell him something about reality, but he just grinned and shouted, "It's all conspiracy." Oh, the Sovereign Blues, oh, what can I do? Trying to keep him out of jail, but he's sealing it through. Got the Sovereign Blues, it's a wild case indeed. I just hope the judge don't throw the book and make him bleed. I got a stack of papers, evidence to review, but he says it doesn't matter, it's all just fake news. In court he starts to argue, claiming no consent. I'm pulling out my hair, wondering where common sense went. Judge says, state your case, son, quit the foolish games. He just waves a flag, shouting out some old names, thinking he's above it, outside of their reach. While I'm thinking, Lord, give me a vacation on the beach. Oh, the Sovereign Blues, oh, what can I do? Trying to keep him out of jail, but he's seeing it through. Got the Sovereign Blues, it's a wild case indeed. I just hope the judge don't throw the book and make him bleed. Judge says, state your case, son, quit the foolish games. He just waves a flag, shouting out some old names, thinking he's above it, outside of their reach. While I'm thinking, Lord, get me a vacation on the beach. Oh, the sovereign blues, oh, what can I do? Trying to keep him out of jail, but he's seeing it through. Got the sovereign blues, it's a wild case indeed. I just hope the judge don't throw the book and make him bleed.
All right, there we go. There's a song for you. The other one's not so good, I don't think. I did one from a pro se standpoint, but I'm reading it now. It's the lyrics. I'm not even sure what this one's about. Yeah, I did a fur missile frenzy. Not sure if that's good. You guys will have to listen to that and tell me offline if it's good. I don't want to play it for everybody, especially since I don't remember even what they made, what they sounded like. These are B-roll songs, not really the star stuff on the album, but it's all good. It's all good. All right, we're going to jump over to our favorite ponytail judge, who was just getting started for court here this morning, and we're jumping back a few minutes behind just to catch what he has going on. Judge Middleton, good morning to you, sir. Ooh, must be cold out there. You guys got earmuffs, and I think they're teddy bears. I think they were teddy bear earmuffs. You were not going to win a Grammy with that one. No, Virginia, that was B-roll. That was a B-roll.
Very annoying fan back there.
I can take care of that, Judge.
Good morning, everyone. Today is 17th of December. It's a Tuesday.
Ooh.
Mark, thank you for the passes. I've been using them quite a bit last week and a half.
The get out of jail free cards.
So thank you again for that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, good morning, everyone. We've got a lot to do today. I think we're going to be in the chair a lot. We have
I feel it.
arraignments, pre-exam conferences, some show causes, some pre-trials. We're going to do a competency hearing on poor Miss Janelle Anthony.
I think I know how that's going to go.
She will not be present.
Thank you, Simone.
And that will probably take up a morning. We have a online meeting at lunch and sobriety court this afternoon. And then late in the day, I stuck in a couple of sentences. So we're going to be here almost until 5 o'clock in this place. Andrew Rogness is no longer with the prosecutor's office. He had his hip replacement surgery yesterday.
Best wishes to him.
That went well for him. I haven't heard anything about it. That'll take him through the rest of this year, and then Ms. Davis will start with her own team next year.
Katie Russin, welcome. Welcome as an attorney.
Hello, sir. All of our show causes are here. We are just missing one arraignment.
Our friends in Manton, they're about.
Katie, thank you very much.
It's
if you can reach out to me on social media, I'd love to follow your channels if you have any.
But no snow, so we'll take that.
Or just hit up my burner phone. Let me know what your social medias are.
Going here.
Love to connect that
It's
way.
almost 8:15. You didn't get Mr. White.
So you were a little bit behind because I slept in.
Oh, you're on here.
No HIPAA violations here for sure.
They're saying good morning to you too, Madam Bailiff.
Good morning.
All right, we'll get started in just a moment. As I said, we've got a lot to do, and but we always manage to fit it in. We had a very nice, they didn't, retirement reception for Judge Tomlinson.
Oh, yeah.
Last night. There were maybe 100 people there, many of the bar members, his family. That was nice. He's finished here in just about 5 more working days.
Yeah, but who's counting, right?
And our new judge, Kevin King, takes over in Three Rivers. I just got an invitation to Sheriff Chad Spence's swearing in on January 2nd.
Lynn, thank you very much.
Kevin Kane's investiture is Thursday.
Ooh,
We got a lot going on.
It's a busy
At the
week,
end of the
Judge.
year. We have just maybe 8 more working days, give or take. Mr. Stickley, our chief public defender, is here.
Only 8 more working days
so I
this
guess we're
year.
ready to go.
Is that crazy?
Mr. Reed is here. He was at the party last night.
Little hungover, maybe. Ricky Watson, member for 21 months. Thank you, my
I
friend.
think your whole law firm was
OG.
represented except Tim, and he had a good reason.
OG Cowboy still sitting tall here with y'all. Thank you, Ricky. Appreciate it, my friend. Good to have you here.
All right. Foggy in Texas, damp in Montreal. I think there's a song lyric in there someplace.
Do you want me to write it,
Let's
Judge?
get started.
Because I've been doing that. I stayed up late last night writing songs.
Thank you all for saying good morning. We do have a lot to do today.
Eileen,
But
that's
it's a
awesome.
beautiful day. Great to be alive.
Yes, it is.
As the guy from Grapevine Furniture used to say. All right. Let's start with our arraignments.
I love Judge
Good
Middleton
morning,
first thing in
Mr.
the morning.
Stickley.
Good morning, Judge.
Ooh, Jen, good luck on the surgery. Hope that goes well for you and that all the pain meds work the way they're supposed to.
I can't read this. Who is this from? Mr. Widener, sorry. Oh, Mr. Parrish?
Yeah, probably.
All right. Well, I'm not in any position to criticize anybody else's handwriting.
I didn't sign one of those.
You'll be all right. Just ask my staff. Anyway.
Judge typed something that needs to be read.
Let's get to it here. Try to do the ordinance cases.
I love this little courtroom. It looks so cozy, and it looks so old. Like
Looks like he just woke up.
I think it's got some fake wood paneling mixed with real wood paneling, but. Let's see. Sylvia and Jessica just requested to join the Facebook page. Let's see. Sylvia, I need you to.
Well, let's take
to do it again, but answer the questions.
Morgan Parrish, would you come forward, please?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to decline it so you can answer the questions because
Right to the
the mods
podium.
require that.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
The other one was already approved.
Are you Morgan Scott Parrish?
Yes, I am.
Of course, I know that, but I need to identify you for the record. Let me turn the record on.
Hit the record player. There we go.
This is file number 242010ST, Morgan Scott Parrish. Mr. Parrish is charged with improper display of a license plate and no proof of insurance.
Improper, like was it
These are not very
mounted wrong?
significant charges. Improper display of a license plate is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days in jail.
That's pretty
Fine of
serious.
up to $100. No proof of insurance is a civil infraction punishable by a fine of $150. For the last several months, we've had Mr. Rognus here, and he's been all over the misdemeanor arraignments. But he's not here. Keith, the protocol had been with Mr. Marvin to check downstairs and see if there was any offer.
Okay.
But Mr. Parrish, why don't you have a seat for a minute? And we'll see what other ordinance cases we've got, and then we'll ask the public defender to see. This is the kind of case where it should be easily resolved with some sort of offer from the prosecutor. But
Okay.
we don't have a prosecutor here right now.
I'll be him.
You'll be the prosecutor? Trust me, the job's harder than you think. I used to do it. harder than it looks. I used to do it to you sometimes, but not so much. This is file 242098 OD. Nani Thalia. You're gonna have to help me. Nani, would you come forward, please?
Can you pronounce that?
Well, I could pronounce it improperly, but people's names are important. Good morning. Could you
Good
say your
morning.
name for me?
Noonie.
I didn't even get the first name right. And what's the rest of your name?
Oh, my full name is Noonie Tailia Petsimpu.
That's simple. I didn't get any of it right. Anyway, good morning to
okay.
you. You're charged under Three Rivers Ordinance with operating while intoxicated. And sometimes it's just referred to as drunk driving. Let's take a look at it. It's alleged to have occurred on US 131 and Broadway near the Meyer store at 6:53 a.m. on November 24th. Operating while intoxicated is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. It carries 6 points on your driving record and requires that your license be suspended. Do you have an Indiana driver's license?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Timothy Reed, the Three Rivers City Attorney, is here. I guess that particular stretch of 131 is in the city limits. Mr. Stickley, this distinguished gentleman next to you, is the Chief Public Defender. They may both recommend that we get an attorney to help you with this.
That'd be beneficial if I have a chat with her out the hallway, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Did she get fingerprinted?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Why don't you step out for a minute? Bobby Lee Johnson is a Three Rivers case. He's not here. Oh, is he? Oh, there he is. I didn't. Yeah, he just came in. Again, are you Bobby Lee Johnson? Yes. And same thing as Mr. Parrish. I know you, but I need to identify you for the record. Mr. Johnson, you got charged with driving suspended. No valid license plate and no proof of insurance. That's the trifecta of driving while poor. People get their driver's license suspended. They can't get a proper plate. They can't get a proper insurance. Most serious of the three charges is driving suspended. That's a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. It carries 2 points on your driving record and requires your license be suspended. This happened at about 6 o'clock at night on November 23rd, 7th Street and Buck Street, kind of in the city and the south side. Let's take a look at your driving record. You are suspended. You got.
You have a copy of the driver record, Your Honor?
I do. I have it up here.
I
He
have my
also
license.
has-
All I gotta do is get a assessment, a driver assessment, and I have my license back. It just suspended temporarily.
I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
I just
Well,
had
you
my
got
license.
$375
Don't think it
for
would be that
unpaid
easy.
tickets.
You need to pay the tickets, or at least get them dismissed.
That doesn't help.
No.
from earlier this year. You got a
Robin.
accident in Kalamazoo from earlier this year in September.
At fault.
You had a crash.
Also a crash in March of 24, and a crash in April 23.
You need to stop
Yeah,
bumping
you
into
had a
things.
UDA joyride. It's not going to be as easy as you think. You know, careless in 23. Tell me again what you said. Did you contact the Secretary of State and they think you just need to come in and?
Yeah, it's temporarily suspended for me to get a driving assessment. They told me I had to get an assessment, and that would be fine.
Oh, well.
I didn't know they suspended it.
Well, it's been suspended for some time. But you got a bunch of driving suspendeds, but you got
It sounds
a
like
lot of baggage on here.
joyriding.
You had a restricted
3 or 4
license
crashes.
back in 21 from the circuit court, and that all came unraveled. You were driving.
I didn't put it up on the screen, but I read it, Robin.
You got suspended in 23 for a car theft.
I think mine's
that
bigger.
was reduced to joyriding. Then you had a couple of traffic crashes, one in 24 and one in 23. Mr. Johnson, you could end up going to jail for this. Probably the safest course would be to get an attorney to help you with this.
I would agree with that, Your Honor. They might be able to help them kind of unravel some of this because he is benefiting from when they revised the statute and some of the other things on there. The record indicates that he might be eligible for some of those being ignored. But.
Yes. How'd you get here?
Got it right.
All right, where's your ride?
Parking lot.
All right, let's make sure you didn't drive here.
107-32. Did Johnson drive here or did he?
Ooh. Uh-oh.
You got it right?
Yeah.
You sure?
Blue card.
Okay.
Let's see how this goes.
We'll see how this goes. Oh my goodness. They're rolling back the tape right now. He can't have lied to the judge, or else this will be jail. This will be jail. We'll see how this goes. Oh.
All right, I'm going to show a not guilty plea. Appoint an attorney. I'm going to give you some time to do what you said you were going to do with the SOS. I'm going to continue this to February 7th, 2025 at 8:30. I'm going to give you the list of what you got as unpaid tickets.
It's several pages long. I'm not a big fan of the driving while poor convictions. But joyriding and multiple crashes, that's more of an issue for me.
So you need to do something in that regard. Are you still living on Clinton Street in Baroque?
My mailing address.
Where do you actually live?
Sherwood. I just. I don't know whether that's a radio yet.
All right. Well, if you get your mail there, that'll do for now. What?
Get dropped off.
Very good.
Did get dropped
All
off.
right.
Good.
When he said blue car, I thought he was being truthful. What I want you to do now is go out to the counter, and they'll appoint an attorney for you and give you a notice to appear on Friday, February the 7th. You can meet with an attorney and
he needs an Uber
discuss
sponsorship.
what the deal is. And if you say all you need to do is show up and get an assessment, I think you're overly optimistic. But why don't you go ahead and try that? And then I'll see you in February when you have an attorney, and we'll take a closer look at it. All right, thank you.
Maddie, this is an amazing community. They're super supportive.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just gotta take it.
Okay.
All right. let's talk to Nani.
Good. After discussing the situation, the prosecutors offered an impaired. We went over the police report thoroughly, the situation, and she's ready to enter a plea to impaired.
All right. Well, let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
Mr. Johnson was right in the heart of Three Rivers on some back side streets. I'm interested in what he was doing there at that time, but you were just passing by. We'll find out more about it in a minute.
One thing Middleton has mastered is sounding sincere when I would sound sarcastic, says Blackbird. I think he has a sense of humor as well. It's dry, and I love it. But Judge Middleton, I don't think anyone else could be the judge in this community. He knows everybody, and he's got a good heart too. But he's not going to deny justice.
What you're charged with is called operating while intoxicated. Prosecutor reduced the charge to a lesser charge known as impaired driving. In Michigan, impaired driving is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $300 rather than $500. It carries 4 points on your driving record rather than 6. But most importantly, it allows you to keep a restricted driver's license so you can drive back and forth to work, court, school, treatment, other limited purposes.
He's the guy.
As opposed to a fully suspended driver's license.
That was a generous offer from the prosecution.
The city attorney, Mr. Reed, has offered that charge. Are you willing to accept a plea to impaired driving? You have to speak your answer.
Yes.
Did anybody threaten you to get you to do that?
What was that?
Did anyone threaten you to try to get you to do that?
No.
Or promise you anything?
No.
Do you understand that if you do plead to that charge, you'll be giving all the rights that are on your advice of rights?
Yes.
All right. Let's take a look at your ticket.
Tammy, thank you very much. Tell you, Tammy would give you free pancakes if you were at her house.
Was an odd
Don't
time.
Search her out.
Early in the morning
We're
like
not
that.
going to dox her or anything, but Tammy would give you free pancakes.
Were you driving down 131 at that time?
Yes.
Where were you going?
Home.
From
Coming
where?
back from a birthday party.
Okay.
Party.
Labor Day. This was November 24th, like a Thanksgiving party.
It was a birthday party.
Birthday
It was on a Saturday.
All right, November 24th. It was the Saturday night into Sunday morning. Where was the party?
Three Rivers.
Why wasn't I invited?
And then you were headed back to Elkhart?
Yes.
All right. Did you fall asleep for a while first and then get up and drive home?
No, I didn't think to. I did for a little bit.
Joshua?
Yes.
We could use some assistance in.
I'm here to assist.
All right. Well, I
He's headed out the
appreciate
door.
that.
He was like 2 steps from the door. Judge
We
Connor.
have a county traffic matter.
Okay. What can I do?
Well, I'd like to know if you have an offer, what I do with it.
This judge likes to encourage prosecution to make offers. I would say he's a bit on the lenient side, especially more so than I think I would be, especially on DUIs, because they are so dangerous to people who are
So if
not
I lost
the driver.
the case, Mr. Parrish's case, here it is. See if you would have some sort of offer in that circumstance. All right, I'm sorry. What were you drinking?
A buzzball.
All right, how many did you have?
Just one. It was a big bottle.
What was the blood alcohol level here?
It's 0.14.
All right, well, you're not a very big person, so although probably They're like this big, aren't they?
Like this big. But I was sharing it with other people, so I didn't drink it all by myself.
Well, you had more than one buzzball to get to 0.14. But I guess we'll sort it out. That's almost 2 times the legal limit. But you, as I said, you're not very big. And blood alcohol has to do with what your body weight is, how fast you drank it, over what period of time. Women process it differently than men. There are a lot of things that go into it, but do you acknowledge that your blood alcohol was 0.14?
Yes.
So you didn't sleep, you were up all night and then you're just going to drive home?
Yeah.
All right. Where was the party? In the city?
I wouldn't say in the city. It was somewhere, but I'm not sure where. I don't really go out to rivers like that.
Sounds like a good party.
But I only went for my friend's birthday party, 21st birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, there was probably more than a buzzball available there.
Okay. What do you do, ma'am? What's your occupation?
I work at a deli at Martin's.
Maybe bring sandwiches for court and all's forgiven? Huh, Judge? What do you think?
Okay. Now, you've waived your right to counsel here, which sometimes maybe is a wise choice. This was probably as good as it was going to get with a 0.14 blood alcohol level. There probably wasn't going to be any better plea offer than this. Sometimes the thing to do is just accept responsibility and go from there. So let's pick a date. We're going to go into next year.
Big ones are 2 liters.
I'll find out who your friend was. I probably know him.
Yes, the judge probably does. They've probably been in court too, apparently.
Good morning, Mr. Fuller. How are you for, we're way out to January 27th. Does that work for you?
What is it?
January 27th in the morning.
Okay.
I assume after drinking a buzzball, you are buzzed, right? Buzz driving is drunk driving. That's what the billboards all say. So
I don't
here's
know
your
if
sign.
it's me anecdotally or the facts are going to bear it out, but it just seems like we've had a lot of drinking driving cases this year. January 27th.
Thank you, Weather Watch. Sent me a picture of a buzzball.
11 a.m.
What they look like. Oh, it's a cranberry one too. Have a ball. It's a ball-shaped soda can with alcohol in it. This one has 15% by volume, 200 milliliters.
All right, thank you. There were a couple pre-trials down there, and I don't know if any of those were ordinance or not.
Pre-mixed vodka, cranberry, grape juice.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Buzzball. Apparently, they make good ornaments. Like,
all right, the bailiff's
do they
gonna
make the
take
ornaments,
you out
or
to
you
the
just
court
use the
office.
empty cans
They'll
as
give
an
you
ornament?
some paperwork regarding the time to come back. We have to set this for something called screening and sentencing. You meet with the probation department, we'll get some more information.
Super strong.
Okay.
About you, what happened. Your driving record looks pretty clean. In fact, I don't see anything on it. How old are you?
20. I turned 21 at the end of this month.
There are also other rules, more strict rules for people that are under 21. So this is, like I said, probably as good as it was going to get. All right. You go with the court officer. I'll see you on January 27th. Thanks.
I'll see if I can show you the buzzball really quickly. Give me just a minute to pull it up in
Civil infraction if they want to admit to the misdemeanor.
Switcher.
All right.
Bless you.
Mr. Parrish, would you come back up to the... That gentleman was the chief assistant prosecutor.
Okay, here's the buzzball. Ready?
Joshua Robert, and he says, I'm here to help. He is actually
there it is.
Served.
Thank you, Thomas.
As chief assistant
Thomas,
for
it's good to
3
have you back,
separate
by the way.
prosecutors, he's going to continue to be chief assistant for Miss Davis. He's weathered some storms in his career.
Not a sponsor.
He does a good job. Anyway, he's willing to dismiss the no
The name
proof of
Recovery
insurance,
Addict
which
and
will
alcohol
save you
sponsors, they just don't go
$150
go well together.
if you plead to the improper plate charge, which is a very minor misdemeanor, carries a $75 fine plus $125 of costs.
I think it's 21.
Are you willing to plead to that charge?
Yes, but I don't have that money on me today.
Oh, I'll give you time to pay it.
Okay. Was gonna plead insanity, but thought I better wait until next time
That's
for that.
too late for that. Save it for a more serious charge.
Right.
You only get to play that card
Plus,
once.
I already know different.
Was
All
going to
right.
plead insanity.
Other than that, did anybody threaten you to get you to plead to this?
No, sir.
Promise you anything?
No, sir.
Did you not have proper plates on the car at that time?
Yeah, I had played off my truck on the car. My truck broke down.
All right.
Swap
It's
for
fixed
plates.
now, though.
Good.
No plate.
Well, don't drive it.
It's fixed
Right,
now, but
I
no
know.
plates because it's on my car.
All right, dismiss, no proof. Insurance better than nothing.
Ooh, chalkboard.
No proof of insurance is generally actually no insurance, which is a misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in jail. I had
Yes.
several civil
Don't
cases
move.
this
It's
week.
one of those days.
And another very large one. When you're driving without insurance and you get in an accident, you're not covered by the no
Just
fault
had to use
statute.
Febreze.
I had several cases this week where the people got sued for substantial amounts of money, $18,000
Boy.
for an accident. And they weren't insured. So that's always and we got tons of people driving without insurance.
Joyce, welcome to
Not
the gallery.
because they're evil or
Wonderful to have you here.
nefarious, but because they don't have any money. But it could be way more expensive. And I didn't used to get as many no insurances as I did, but they can now run your license plate and tell whether the car is insured or not.
Right.
And so I get lots of. Anyway, that charge is dismissed altogether. It's not no insurance, it's no proof of insurance, and it's going to be dismissed. So if there's a less minor misdemeanor than improper plate, maybe trespass or something, but
Okay, I haven't seen a bug in my house for weeks, and then there was one within arm's reach of my desk. It's probably because we're demolishing our bathroom to rebuild the bathroom downstairs, and so there are holes in the walls that go down to the outside of the house under the crawl space.
$75 fine, $75 crime victims' rights fee, $50 state minimum fee.
I think I got it.
I'll give you until February 3rd.
And that's 200.
Yes.
I had
The
it
fine
already
is
right here.
75.
I've got Southern
Sometimes
Febreze,
it's 100, but I made it
lemon
75.
scent, Southern Febreze.
And then the 125 is the state thinks everybody's rich, so they assess $125 costs on everything. That's due 2/3/25. If you need more time, come see us. The goal is to get the fine paid, not to put you in jail.
What kind of bug?
Okay, that sounds good.
All right, how about if you don't
Discount.
come see me for a while?
I hope not.
All right,
But
you're
smaller.
good to go.
Not this way, anyway.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
You can just stick your head in and say hello like Mr. Fuller does or
All right,
Mr. Wyden. All right. Somebody just stick his head in and wave. Mr. Widener, let's talk about your stuff.
It was smaller, but not much smaller. It was probably one of the biggest bugs I've seen in my house that's alive. Was alive. Oh, it smells great. I love the lemon. The Southern Febreze and lemon scent is my favorite scent. Lavender's the second best. not going to make this a love stream, a bug stream. I don't know why it said love stream. Not going to do that either.
Yes.
I nailed it, like full on spray. Fell immediately, but it fell.
This is 2 cases. File number 241499. Retail fraud, City of Three Rivers. At Walmart.
Hey, did he say Walmart?
June
In front of the
20th.
Walmart.
And 24708 SM, no insurance under the insurance code. Mr. Widener is represented by Attorney John Bush in both of these cases, but he often doesn't show up at the right date or the right time. And that's what happened here. And rather than issue a bench warrant for him, I did an order to show cause. Then he showed up one day at the wrong time at like 4:45 or something. And so I reset this for this morning. You already have an attorney on these. As you and I discussed before we went on the record, you've been making some regular payments. You got a lot of unpaid stuff.
Yes, I seen the list. I'm supposed to meet with Bush. I've called twice, but I haven't got a call back. I've yet to meet with him.
All right, well, he's got it. His office has been in Sturgis for about 75 years.
That's where I called.
His dad started it before him. Well, let's just not offer any sanction. Defendant appeared for show cause. I'm going to set attorney pretrial for February 7th, 2025, both cases.
So that means meet up and talk with him before that.
Before then, you got the drill.
Okay.
And defendant to continue to make payments.
I just made January's,
Very good.
but we'll keep it.
Are you working on a project right now?
I'm about to finish one today.
Which is what?
Painting and drywalling. Somebody's selling their home out in Flowerfield.
Well, you're always got some drywall or paint job going someplace. But, all right, show up on this day, okay?
7th.
Now, let's see if we can resolve everything. Would you
All right,
take
I'm
them
gonna-
out to the counter and I'll give them a notice?
I'm going to pause
All
this
right, I'll
for just
see you
a
on
minute.
February the 7th.
You have a good holiday.
I'm going to pause that just for a minute. Okay, so for those that might be new here and wondering why the bug is an issue, there was a time when I had another bug in my studio, and I am petrified of these bugs. They call them water bugs. I think everyone else knows them as cockroaches. They live in the South. Like when I moved here and we saw some of these outside, and we told our neighbors, "Have you seen this? There was a bug. You know, we need to call in the bug." And they're like, "Welcome to the South. They're everywhere." We live in a house that was built in 1915. And the building code in 1915 was different than it is now. We are constantly fighting to keep weather and nature out of our house, and we're rather successful. But when we're doing remodeling projects like we're doing right now, where I have literally ripped the walls, 2 of the walls out of my bathroom so that it's the lower level, so now it goes down into the crawl space. That space is open. We have to do some repairing joists and things in the house. It's major repairs. Bugs occasionally find their way in, and one did today, but one did previously as well. And I'm going to see if I can share this little video that Rob from Law and Lumber put together. And if you just joined us from Peter Tragos's channel, just know that he is featured in this as well, because the same week that I had a bug in my house, he had a bug in his studio as well. So let's see if I can play this. This is from Law and Lumber. His Law and Lumber clipped my live stream and made this video. So hold on one second. Let's see if we can do this. If I can get it to play. Mary Murphy, member for 9 months, so they can't believe. Okay, stop. I need the Southern Febreze. Hey, can somebody bring me the Raid? there's a bug. There's a bug in my studio, and I don't want to turn the camera on it because I'd have to zoom out so it would all fit in the camera lens. It just went behind the cabinet. You guys, oh my goodness. This I will tell you what's going to happen. What's going to happen is this. That bug, and when I talk about bug, I'm talking, it's those, they call them water bugs here in the South. We know what they are, and they're not water bugs. That was like, it was the size of a small dog, and occasionally when we get one of these that come inside from outside, usually when they fall down, they're around the leaves outside, but when they get into the house, I have words to say, and now it's literally crawling towards my green screen. So I'm going to be on camera like this, and then on the green screen, you're going to see a bug crawl across the wall. That's what's going to happen, and it will be mortifying. It will be so bad. My family is ignoring me. They're playing the tuba in the other room, but nobody's bringing me the Southern Febreze, which is also known as Raid. You can get it in all different scents, but let's see. You guys, we might have to stop the show. It was right there. It was like within arm's reach. Oh my goodness. We need an indoor cat that eats bugs. Okay. Oh my goodness. Get the raid. You guys, this is literally, I have a couple fears in life. And one of them is definitely having one of these bugs make it into the house and crawl across my green screen. It might be irrational. It might never happen. But if it does happen, I will never live it down. And that bug literally is like 4 feet from my green screen, and it was headed that direction. I need you guys to keep an eye on it for it. I need you guys to watch for it. Oh my goodness. I need the raid. This is bad, guys. It's going to be a bad day. I can't step on it because it was like at waist level on the wall. And my feet don't go that high. All right, so Southern Febreze is ready. Here we have, not sponsored by the way. This is, it looks like this is lavender scent, Southern Febreze. We're going to put that right where I normally keep my drink and make sure I don't confuse the two. But I'm going to be looking like this until I find the thing. Oh, it's up high. It's literally
on your head.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm sorry. Usually we're a little more professional in the mornings than this. We're going to get, I can see it. It's above me, almost straight up. We have 11-foot ceilings in this house. It's an old house, right? We have 11-foot ceilings, and there's a picture rail that runs around about 10 inches down off the ceiling, and it's between the picture rail and the ceiling, but it is almost straight above me. And when you spray a bug that high above you, I've learned from experience, they fall, they fly, and they aim for your eyes. This is how it is. Angie, please, nobody clip this. I don't want to see this on Twitter or anywhere else. If this appears on my green screen, it fell? It fell? It's, so help me, you guys. Okay, it could be anywhere. It's now halfway. It's 2 feet from my green screen. It's now on the ledge that hangs over the top of the bookshelf. I've got 8-foot bookshelves in here, and it's on the top ledge, which hangs over my desk. I can touch the bookshelf. I'm not going to right now because there's a bug on it somewhere. And the fact is, I have to stand up. To
Musical
get this.
Notes Happy
And it's
Day.
No Pants Friday,
Cockroach.
so I've got all sorts of issues going on that are presenting problems. Can't go anywhere. You have to. Did you see it? All right, let the cat in. Will cats eat these? Bug will be dead by the end of this show for sure. Bug has nowhere else to go. I mean, it's not like there are wires it can hide behind in here. Yes, cats will eat them. We're keeping the cat. All right. That was put together by Rob. I appreciate him, Rob at Law and Lumber. I forgot that was the original. I think he re-edited because Peter had one on his desk that he smashed, Peter's got his man card is at this level and mine's down here. I cannot smash one of those bugs. They scare me to death. This is the original one. So I'll have to find the other one. Anyway, many thanks to Rob for that. So I think I got this one, but it fell behind a box, and it's like have you ever watched a deer hunting movie I know if you don't hunt deer, you might not relate to this, and everyone's going to feel bad for Bambi. But when you hunt and you shoot a deer, you don't like bang, got him, and then run out to the deer. You wait, because it might. You want to be safe, and an injured animal can cause a lot of damage. Now, you don't want to injure an animal. That's why you want an ethical shot and a clean, quick kill. But I'm in the waiting period right now. I'm not ready to move the box and see and confirm the kill, so to speak. But anyway, that seems like a lifetime ago that first video happened. For all those who are new, you should know R.A. paid his child to get the bug. Yes. I bribed them. I think that's acceptable. It was a contract negotiation they were good with. Anyway, where's the other one? I sprayed it. It was at the same place. It's like the same path the other one was on, but it went behind the bookshelf and up, because the bookshelf sits like an inch away from the wall, which is a terrible idea. Whoever thought this up, it was awful. It was before it went in, and I nailed it, and it fell. I know it fell because I heard the floor shake when it hit. So, all right. For information, they like cardboard boxes. Don't hang on to them. Did my wife pay you to say that, Karen? I've got so many cardboard boxes. They're all packages for various bits of hardware. I've got I had the cloud dock, which I have for NAS storage for my. I don't know why I need the box anymore. I'll get rid of it. Okay. Much of advice is fed to us by Mrs. R.A. Oh my goodness. Bug Dugger says that happened on my birthday. It was the best gift ever. All right, we're gonna go back to watching court because I don't want Bug 2.0 happening here. Judge, are you ready to continue?
All right, you too. Thank you, sir.
Okay. I think he's ready.
He comes here so much, he does actually just stick his head in sometimes and say hello. Like I'm actually here. Wrong day, but I'm here. Morgan Macon Riley is in order to show cause. On a no valid operator's license, and unfortunately, I lost Mr. Reed. All right.
I don't think I have the edited version. I think Rob only sent me the original. I don't have the one with Peter in it.
Did TJ get out the door yet? Oh, good. Don't let him go. All right, thanks. Bye.
Bailiffs doing their job. Don't let them escape.
All right, good morning. Are you Morgan?
Yes.
Macon Riley?
Yes. Good morning.
You won the prize for having the coolest earmuffs today.
Thank you.
I think they're teddy bear earmuffs.
You got a ticket in your Jeep on September 23rd for not having a valid operator's license.
Yes.
And we adjourned it because you were going to try to get your license. And you had an appointment with the Secretary of State in October. So I gave you a date to appear for a pretrial, October 11th. You were here. They reset it for 4 weeks. It was set for October 31st. You didn't show up.
I did not see you, but I was here. And I think that's the part that I messed up at. When I came in, I don't know if I spoke to the prosecutor or the public defender, but I did let them know that I had passed the driving test, but I had failed the vision test. So I had to ultimately go back and try to get my vision corrected. But when I went to get my vision corrected, I was referred to another place. So I had to make another appointment. When I came in on I think it was the 31st. Yes. I had let him know that I had another appointment scheduled, and he told me to go into the office and reschedule for the 29th or the 28th or the 29th. And I did that. And after that, I asked him, was it okay if I left, and he was like, yeah, I don't, if you.
Well, it may have just been a poor communication, but anyway, I didn't do a bench warrant, but you're here now.
Yeah, and you can see that I showed up here on that day as well as on 11/29, but nobody was here because it was Black Friday. So I was just sitting out there alone.
Somebody gave you a date of 11/29?
Yes.
That must have been Mr. Stickley. I don't know.
Hey, well, I want to hear that. What are you talking about?
So, well, you got the runaround. I apologize. And so you probably spoke to Mr. George. Anyway, nobody marked anything, and it just said that you weren't here. I don't know who gave you an appearance date of Friday, October 29th. November 29th. All right. So what's the status with your vision test?
So I have this new exam here showing the severity of my vision, where I'm missing some tissue from my macula, which is affecting me getting the corrected vision that I need to see. All other areas of my vision are perfect, as I've been told, but me being able to see like far distances, they can't really correct my vision unless I see a retina specialist at this point. So I'm being referred to another doctor out in Grand Rapids, so I won't be able to drive at all right now.
All right, well, let's see if we can corral Mr. Reed. Perhaps he would reduce this to allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code. You've certainly been through a lot. What do you do, Ms. Macon Riley?
I work at Marshall's.
Okay. I don't go in there. I went in there and bought some socks. So I'm not much
well,
of a
if you come back in, a lot of stuff is
fashionista.
on sale. All the Christmas stuff is out. So.
All right. Have a seat for a minute. We'll see if we can get the city attorney here.
Okay.
You've certainly been through a lot. Now let's see what we've got left. We had a couple of pre-trials. Lavar Labustri. Mr. Reed.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad we caught you before you left. This is Morgan Macon Riley. She has been through the ringer attempting to get her driver's license. She's been here. She was here actually on the day that it showed she wasn't. I think she may have spoken to Mr. George. She's charged with no valid operator's license for an incident that occurred in September of 23. The matter was adjourned several times for her to get her driver's license. She has, according to her, gone to the Secretary of State, passed the test. Passed your driving test also, or just the?
I didn't get to do the driving test because I couldn't.
All right. She passed the written test, but she failed the eye test. And so she has been referred to some vision specialists. She has some macular degeneration issues, and she may not ever be able to pass the driving test. But she made every effort to get her license. Someone, we think it's Mr. Stickley, told her to be here.
It's on the show cause document.
Yeah, so she's here. She was show cause because she allegedly missed a court date, but she was here.
Okay.
And met with Mr. George, and then somebody, probably not Mr. Stickley, gave her an appearance date of November 29th, which is Mr. Reed's office. Which is Black Friday. So she showed up here at the courthouse and no one was here.
Didn't get
and then
TV.
She's been here all morning. So the original charge was no ops. She made the effort to get her license, but she's unable to get it for vision purposes.
Do you have a document from SOS showing?
They didn't give me anything when I asked. They told me I would have to get my go and get glasses before I receive any paperwork. I don't know if I could call it or just go up there and show that I did pass the written test, because I did pass.
She has no driving record, nothing.
I mean, if she can provide me proof that she took the written test, I don't mean even if she failed the written test, I don't care. Just proof that she was there and had done it, I can reduce this.
What you do, a 257, 326?
I'll do an impaired.
Impaired?
Or excuse me. Yeah, there you go.
Double parking.
I was doing impede.
Impeding.
My point is, if she can provide that to the court at the window, she can just take care of it at the window at a later date. So if the court puts that, so there's no need to come in the courtroom again.
All right, thank you, Mr. Reed.
Does that suffice for?
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Come back up if you would, Miss Macon Riley. The charge that you're charged with is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a fine of up to $100. It carries 2 points and it goes on your driving record and would affect your ability to get a driver's license. There's another charge, a lesser charge, known as allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code. That's a misdemeanor, although a very minor one. It doesn't go on your driving record. It doesn't carry any points. Mr. Reed has agreed to go even lower than that, which is a charge called impeding traffic. That's not even a misdemeanor. It's a civil infraction. It's kind of an odd charge that's been on the books for years in the motor vehicle code. Carries a $100 fine, but it doesn't carry any points. It doesn't go on your driving record, and it wouldn't affect your ability to get your license at some later time. Which Secretary of State branch did you go to?
The one in Portage.
All right. When did you do that?
That was the week before I came, October 31st. So I want to say, let me just double check my calendar. This is
Trying to see this one through, and then we're going to jump over to Judge Fleischer.
the 21st, October 21st.
Who's looking quite blue today.
And took the written test.
Yes.
Peter does a great job on those podcasts. That is awesome. That's really cool.
Do you have any sort of email confirmation or anything?
Yes, I can pull that up really quickly.
All right, that's sufficient for Mr.
If you can, I mean, that would be fine. We can do it today. I'm just.
All right.
Okay.
The judge is trying to structure something where this charge gets reduced for the defendant who is not able to get a license because of an eye issue, but she took the test and passed the test.
Sorry, I don't have a lot of signal, so it's just loading.
I think she's
Yeah, this is like a bunker in the very inside of the building, and the signal is not very good.
It's a Faraday cage. I know how that is. We're going to bail on Judge Middleton a little bit. Thank you, Your Honor. It was a pleasure being in your courtroom this morning. We're going to jump over to Judge Fleischer, who is just getting set, looking quite dapper. Does not wear a robe, but has a massive selection of bow ties and some pretty outlandish suits. If you've never seen Judge Fleischer before, Judge Fleischer can come off quite severe at times, where he's literally almost jumping out of his chair, yelling at a defendant, making some really funny comments about how high he's going to raise their bond if they ever do anything again. Snarky, spicy. He's a good judge, and oh my goodness, he grows on you. The first time you watch him, he's like, you might be like, "Whoa, this guy, should he really be a judge?" He's great. He's really, really good. I love watching him throw out cases because there's no probable cause too. I like seeing that. Not sure if we missed the roll nerds part because he's still getting ready on his computer this morning. Haven't seen him call any cases yet. Spicy's that judge in Hawaii. Oh my goodness. We need to keep an eye out for him. He was dressed as Beetlejuice. I've seen him wear some pretty crazy suits. He does interact with chat on his YouTube channel. something that Judge Stephanie Boyd used to do a lot more. I think she got in trouble a little bit for that. Had some issues with the case over it, but. You close chat down? Oh. Bummer. He had chat open yesterday. I've seen him talk to. He does talk to people. Usually at the beginning and end of the day, he'll talk.
Okay,
to the chat.
I'll do it right. Let me do it real quick so you can get out. Look, you can't tell me what to do.
He's talking to his assistant. Look, you can't tell me what to do. Yes, I can. She says, I run your calendar. Judge Fleischer is out of Texas.
Hey, Stephen, is Hunter back there? No. Hunter, the lawyer. He was here earlier, but he took off.
I'd put him in my top 10 for sure. I'd like to see him in a court setting, like at an actual trial, instead of just probable cause, arraignments, bond revocation, the mundane stuff. I'd like to see him preside over a court case.
Hey, Amy, Mayfield, just on that. Cool, thank you.
So on the left hand, right above me in the screen, that's the view from the judge looking forward in the courtroom. So the judge is like right behind the camera there. So people that come up in front of him will be centered on that screen. On the left-hand side, you've got prosecutors. Like that whole row is prosecutors pretty much. And then lawyers and clients sort of wander around. He'll use the jury box to seat defendants when they're waiting for their attorney or something else. Amber, I'll take a peek. Oh, I turned off mod check, so I was showing something on the camera. I said do not disturb. Thomas, I apologize. I was showing a video off my phone, and the comment, it was just that comment up on the screen. Oh, there's the Beetlejuice one. Okay. Lots of computer work here. We're waiting for the judge to get underway. He can have some really spicy courts. I forget what that lady's position is, but she always reports on the results from the drug tests. When people go out and get a drug test, she gets those back and reads them back to the judge. I would fast forward, but this is live, so I can't. Just waiting for his day to start. Oh my goodness. This judge's reaction, Judge Fleischer, when he gets a soft sit, his face lights up with childlike glee. He's like, oh yeah, I've been waiting. I can't wait. It's like, bring it.
Sign off on the bond submission.
You guys can go. Yes, sir. Make sure you guys get a copy, huh? And if you're gonna go this way, we'll get you a copy.
Judge Fleischer is a gamer as well. He plays computer games online with his son as well. A lot of personality in this judge. I see a handful of people there in the court, in the gallery. Looks like defendants, probably. Judge, you ready to kick this thing off? I wonder what attorneys tell their clients when they're going to appear before Judge Fleischer. What's the little warning, the preface of like, hey, just so you know, what would their little elevator speech be heading into Judge Fleischer's court for their client?
Counsel, you guys can go out, so you didn't have to wait here.
They told me to wait until you sign the bond conditions.
Okay. Yeah, and then we'll direct you when it's up, so you don't have to wait in the box.
Oh,
that way you can talk your client out there, please.
Hey, Judge, for that email you just sent for the business, I looked over everything because I don't know what it's but I took a look over it and for the nature number, it was about 27 hours and lasted per day. And it's not specified.
Can you just reply to the email so that defense can see it as well, please? Yeah, thanks. Because I specifically did the email so that they could see it initially, so that's why. Sure. Got it.
He's handcuffed behind his back and he has to sign like that. Wow. But the orange and yellow go really well together. That is quite the look.
Good morning, Mr. Adams. Good morning. Sir, you are wanted out of the state of Mississippi for burglary of a church.
What?
Are you waiving formal extradition, sir? Okay, we wish you the best of luck.
Head to Mississippi.
Thank you, Shane.
Burglary of a church. Is there a demand for pews online? I don't know. What do you get? What do you get when you steal from a church? Get what? Candle holders? Hymn books? A Bible? Stolen pew, not stolen pew. He got the instructions wrong. You robbed the collection plate? Oh man, that would be bad. Robbery sounds like he entered when it was not in, like it wasn't during a church service. It's not like they were passing the plate and he took a handful instead of putting a couple of bucks in. How does Mississippi look at church robberies? Devil made him do it. Says Chenjo. Karma. You get karma when you rob a church. You guys are funny.
Yeah. Well, I haven't looked at it. I can pick it up, but it's
I know a lot of inmates find religion in custody. But what a start. What a start for this gentleman. This is yesterday. He was also wearing a baby blue suit, but I think it was a different one, a little bit different color. And I didn't think he had the blue shirt on yesterday. Definitely a different tie. This is definitely live. I can show you if you want to see on the screen. It's live right there. Oh, Lady Ashra. Is it Atra? I think you're onto something there. You could probably set up a whole YouTube studio from what most churches have nowadays. Don't tempt RA. It's a slow start here, but once he gets going, it's going to be so much fun. I think the watch band game is what he needs to improve.
Hey, Judge, how are you?
Hi, Rand. How are you, man?
This judge does also eat Skittles, and he tries to hide it. So watch, you'll hear him reach for the bag, you'll hear a little rustling, and then he'll like slip one to his mouth without people looking. I think he's about to leave. He's about to get up and go. Nope. I thought he was headed for the door. Oh.
Who's it for?
Quick phone call there. Not sure who that was. Something better. Are we expecting something today, and who's it for?
Number 9, you said that the motion to return property on Friday. Do you want to sign this?
Texas criminals took the week off.
Destruction order. Just give me a second. Sorry.
Regina, I'm not sure if they make these yet.
Crap, is that the one? Yeah, where is this? Where is it?
But a band that you can just program to change colors.
Oh. Where is it?
Revenue for activity. I put the lead on it.
Judge forgot something. He's correcting it now. Our criminals work 24/7. Like an LED watch band, yeah. Has that been invented yet? Where you buy one watch band and you can change it to match your clothes?
Council for reset. Judge, the fugitive CA and counsel are here for the administration. Whenever you're ready.
We're ready. Let's roll.
Good morning, Ms. Nikova. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Oh, Russian.
Okay. You please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to interpret from Russian to English and from English to Russian to the best of your ability, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Hi, Day. We just now got the Russian translator. Yeah.
We rarely get a Russian translator. This should be good. I think there's the attorney just waiting on the client, who's, I believe, in custody. The bailiff's going to go get him.
Worked out really well.
Hey.
Yeah.
Eric, right? How are you? It's been a long time. Back in Montgomery County, or right? Don't you do? Got it. Sorry to hear about that. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Depends on the floor.
So you are representing, I guess, this person with a K.
I actually do all matching cables. I don't color code them. I change everything around enough that I don't label things.
Are you able to get any more information on feasibility? His ability to go back?
Yeah, no problem.
She's like, that's not a manual. You have to adopt something. Council for recess?
Neat, comrade, Misha, vodka. That's the extent of my Russian.
I see it. I unsigned it. I'm going to reach out to him now.
Not necessarily in that order. Here we go.
To see what his position is well.
Because you sent the brand name order on Friday. It's in the.
For the, let's do it in a second. Right. Good morning, sir. You are Alexei Kharitonov.
Вы Алексей Харитонов?
Yes.
Would you like a translator?
I understand you.
I understand you.
Okay.
Can translate, yes.
Would you prefer the translator, counsel?
My understanding from interacting with my client, Your Honor, they have some mastery of English, but in a proceeding like this, I'd much prefer a translator so you can have exact understanding of what's going on.
Please order in the court so the translator can be heard and hear what's going on also.
Okay. So it looks like you are wanted out of, let me see. Please, if you can translate, Madam Interpreter.
Я смотрю, вас разыскивают.
You are wanted, I don't even see. Day?
Your Honor, he's wanted out of Gwinnett, Georgia for theft by taking.
Вас разыскивают в Гвинет, Джорджия за воровство.
Theft by taking is
He is believed to be in connection with several others, which is why he's charged with engaging in organized criminal activity.
И предполагается, что он связан с рядом других преступлений, поэтому его обвиняют в участии в организованной преступной деятельности.
They're alleged to have manipulated ATM machines in our state and in Georgia.
Предполагается, что он манипулировал банкоматами ATM-машин в штате, здесь, в нашем штате и в штате Джорджия.
And just in our charge alone here in Harris County, they unlawfully withdrew $236,000 and $385.
И обвинение только здесь, в округе Харрис, что они незаконно сняли 236 тысяч и $300, и также 336 тысяч и $800.
He's alleged to be the co-defendant in our local case, to be the one that rented the vehicles.
Предполагается, что он является соответчиком по нашему местному делу по аренде транспортных средств.
And is alleged to have committed similar offenses in Georgia.
И предполагается, что он совершил подобные преступления в Джорджии.
They would be asking for no bond at this time.
Поэтому сейчас мы просим не устанавливать залог.
And the defense is on the defense side, Your Honor. As far as the facts of the case, we have very good alibis for the days he's alleged to be in Georgia.
И что касается защиты по этому делу, Ваша честь, то у нас есть факты по этому делу, у нас очень хорошее алиби по тем дням, когда предполагается, что он находился в Джорджии.
And Mr. Kharitonov has been here in custody for several days before he made bonds in his Harris County cases.
Он находился здесь несколько дней, прежде чем были внесены залоги по делам в округе Хэррис.
Those bonds were substantial, a total of $150,000 in Harris County.
Эти суммы были значительными, суммарно это было $150 тысяч в округе Хэррис.
It wasn't until those bonds were made that the detainer from Georgia was placed. So we did not know that the $150,000 worth of bonds he made would do him no good to get him out until such time as bonds were made.
И эти залоги были внесены, только после этого был приказ от штата Джорджия, поэтому мы не знаем, что были ли эти 150 тысяч в качестве залога, пошли они ему на пользу для освобождения до тех пор, пока они не были внесены.
Mr. Kharitonov waived extradition about 6 days ago already, Your Honor.
Oh, so he's got...
То есть господин Харитонов ожидал экстрадицию уже 6 дней тому назад.
Georgia has declined to come get him thus far. In those 6 days, he has had to be placed in segregation for mental health troubles. You can see that there's a big wound on his forehead from encounters he's had in the jail. That has been moderately well taken care of.
Translate.
То есть штат Джорджия не захотел приехать, чтобы его забрать на протяжении этих 6 дней. Вы видите, что его поместили в камеру для отдельного заключения в связи с психологическими проблемами. Вы видите эту большую рану у него на лбу от стычки, которая у него была в тюрьме. Поэтому не следует хорошо о нем позаботиться.
And he is also, on Friday, was not able to make his hearing because he was sent back in error. So we were not able to discuss this on Friday. So he spent an additional 4 days in jail for that reason.
Итак, в пятницу он не смог участвовать в своем слушании, поскольку он был отправлен назад по ошибке, поэтому мы не смогли это обсудить в пятницу, поэтому здесь появились еще дополнительные 4 дня.
How long's the hold?
Mr. Kharitonov has a whole life built here in Houston. He is not a transient figure. He's not a traveler.
Господин Харитонов здесь прожил в Хьюстоне всю свою жизнь. Он не тот, кто постоянно переезжает и передвигается с места на место.
His partner is here in court to support him. His daughter is set to visit him from Russia for the holidays. There is no chance he's not going to deal with these charges, Your Honor.
Партнер здесь в суде для того, чтобы поддержать его. Его дочь посещала его из России во время праздников, и поэтому он не собирается справляться с этими обвинениями здесь.
He does have legal status here in America and is applying to become a lawful permanent resident or citizen.
У него есть легальный статус в США, он подал заявку на то, чтобы стать постоянным резидентом.
The thing the defense would request, Your Honor, is that bond be set relating to this fugitive warrant so that Mr. Kharitonov can go answer the brand new to him charges from Georgia without having to wait for Georgia to come pick him up and take him by jail.
Поэтому мы запрашиваем Вашу честь, чтобы был назначен залог для того, чтобы он смог здесь отвечать по новым предъявленным обвинениям из Джорджии и не ждать для того, чтобы из Джорджии приехали и забрали его в тюрьму.
And while this is a fugitive case, at no time was Mr. Kharitonov aware of any charges, and he refused to go answer them. They were brand new to him while he was in custody.
И несмотря на то, что это является дело о том, что он скрывается от правосудия, господин Харитонов не знал об этих обвинениях, и он не отказывался от того, чтобы отвечать по ним. Поэтому это совершенно новое обвинение для него.
He does have the means to travel to Georgia and Gwinnett County, which is just north of Atlanta, Your Honor. He will certainly do so with all haste when he is released. He just is asking the court, because of the difficulty of being in jail when your English is limited, especially interacting with people in jail who may not be the most well-intentioned, especially if you don't speak a language they speak, has already resulted in his injury and his segregation in the mental health unit. So we'd ask for a bond so that he can go handle the charges as he intends to do.
Итак, у него есть средства для того, чтобы поехать в Джорджию, в округ Квиннетти, это находится на севере Атланты, и он обязательно это сделает, когда его отпустят. Мы просто просим суд в связи с тем, что у него сложности нахождения в тюрьме, особенно когда знание английского языка ограничено, это осложняет коммуникацию с теми, кто находится в тюрьме. Как вы уже видите, это привело к травмам и раздельному помещению в камеру для психологической помощи. То есть мы просим вас определить залог, и мы сможем справиться с этими обвинениями, которые выдвинуты.
Since the state got into the probable cause, Your Honor, I'll let Your Honor know that the date that they allege he was in Georgia committing an offense, we have photos of him here in Houston and long text chains. I mean, I've got dozens of photos proving he was not in that state.
But understand the nature of the charge is such that
serious.
I understand, Your Honor. The state gave you some facts I wanted to give you.
Of course.
Итак, и поскольку обвинение должно обвинение иметь достаточных оснований, я могу вам продемонстрировать, Ваша честь, что в те дни, когда предположительно он был в Джорджии, у нас есть фотографии, что он был здесь, находился в Хьюстоне, и большая переписка, у нас есть очень много фотографий, которые подтверждают это, что он был здесь.
Before I get into any arguments, this is the first I've heard of Gwinnett not coming for him. If they are not,
Well, I'm assuming because they are not here yet.
Did you get
Это
Do you definitively know that they're not going to come get him, or is it because they're not here yet?
I'm not representing the court that Gwinnett County has told me anything at all. Only
It's
their
just
current behavior.
because they haven't not yet.
Like I didn't get at least
Have you spoken to them, and are they going to come get
I'm
him?
only going off at the teletype, but it's my understanding that they are going to come for him. I guess I'll wait until.
И сейчас они рассуждают о том, приедет или не приедет кто-то из штата Джорджия для того, чтобы забрать. Известно ли это наверняка, или это связано с тем, что их пока никого здесь нет.
But as the court has already mentioned, his physical presence, due to the nature of the offense, is irrelevant to the crime because it's the manipulation of the ATM machines.
И как уже суд определил, физическое его нахождение в связи с природой преступления не имеет значения, поскольку это манипуляция банкоматами.
And just in our jurisdiction alone, there are alleged 27 ATMs that were hit.
И только в нашей юрисдикции предполагается, что это было 27 банкоматов.
He specifically played one of the roles he played in this alleged offense here.
It's not.
Это не важно.
Karatanov, I want you to understand two things.
Я хотел бы, господин Харитонов, я хотел бы, чтобы вы понимали два аспекта здесь.
My primary concern is public safety.
Мое первичное опасение, основное опасение, что это общественная безопасность.
My other concern is if we set you a bond, are you going to go back?
И второе опасение, что если мы определим для вас залог, вернетесь ли вы?
I don't know if I'm going to.
Я не знаю, будет ли это так.
But let me give you a bit of information first, so that you are well informed.
И я вам сейчас дам определенное количество информации, чтобы вы были проинформированы должным образом.
This is a fugitive case. You are Go ahead.
Это дело о том, что скрываетесь от правосудия.
You are an inherent flight risk.
Вы являетесь с вами связан постоянный риск побега.
If we set you a bond, you will have to make most, if not all of it.
Если мы определим для вас залог, то вы должны сделать большинство, если не все.
Whereas you have waived, you've also made bond.
Когда вы отказались от так называемого залога.
The time for Gwinnett County to come get you has already started ticking.
И время для округа Гвинет, чтобы они приехали, вас забрали, оно уже начало свой отсчет.
At least 6 days have already passed.
The final date is the 27th, Your Honor.
По крайней мере, прошло уже 6 дней.
The 27th? They have 2 weeks? Theft by taking is when you take something you don't have the right to. Theft by conversion is when you keep something you had the right to,
If
like
we
a rental
set
car,
you a
and don't return
bond,
it.
you will have 2 weeks to go turn yourself in that jurisdiction.
Если мы установим для вас залог, то у вас будет 2 недели для того, чтобы вы отправились туда и признали свою вину в этой юрисдикции.
I'm going to tell you that if we do, it's going to be a very substantial bond. Not to mention, you will have to surrender your passport.
И если мы установим залог, то это будет очень значительная сумма, не говоря уже о том, что вам нужно будет отдать нам ваш паспорт.
Need to hit the ATM.
So
pay
I'd
the
like
bonds.
to you guys powwow, because I don't know if I do, but it's going to be very substantial.
И я не знаю, установлю
Whereas-
залог, но залог будет очень большим.
A lot of people would save that and go hire a lawyer if they even come.
Очень многие люди говорят об этом и затем, что они наймут адвоката, если они вообще вернутся.
It sounds like he was hacking the ATMs,
What do you
not
think?
just
So
stealing the.
one of the
What
ones
do
I
you
wanted to things I wanted to address is part of his role was renting the vehicle itself in the commission of these offenses, and so he clearly has the means to find transportation. That's also
Итак, что бы я хотела здесь сказать по поводу этого дела, его роль была в том, чтобы арендовать транспортные средства, то есть очевидно, что у него есть средства для того, чтобы находить транспортные средства.
But just because of the extent of the offenses spanning multiple states is that I would still stay at no bond.
Any other criminal history?
С учетом вообще масштаба преступления, которое затрагивает несколько штатов, я бы все-таки настаивала на том, чтобы не устанавливать залог.
Just a local DWI judge.
Просто хотя бы местное DWI.
My counter argument, Your Honor, is as you mentioned, you'll have to make probably all of the bond. So a bond, even $5,000 or $10,000 is similar to $100,000
No,
bond.
I mean, we're talking five to, heavy five figures.
Мы говорим об очень больших числах, 5 цифр и выше.
I think certainly an option is better than no option. So if the court would consider it, it may be that he can't make the bond if it's set, and he'll have to wait regardless.
Может быть, он не сможет нести залог, может быть, ему все-таки придется ждать.
Let me think about it. But I also wanted you to know that I will not set anything until he first surrenders a passport.
Yes, Your
You
Honor.
И
know,
мы об этом
talk with him
подумаем.
to see.
I will, Your Honor, and that conversation may be aided if you can give me an indication of how long you will, before you will let him go if Georgia does not.
Well, if we do it today, set him on today. I mean, assuming he first surrenders a passport, because the first things first is he's gonna have to surrender it here to the clerks. So we have possession of it.
Translator is like.
And at that point, we set a bond.
В любом случае, мы назначим залог только тогда,
No, no, no,
если
no,
он
no.
передаст
They have
свой
9 days
паспорт,
to come
отдаст
get it.
его своему нашему судебному клерку.
She's trying to catch up.
И
I
у
know
него
that's-
затем будет 9 дней для того, чтобы внести залог.
So for my guidance to Mr. Karitanov, after 9 more days, there'll be set a PR bond on this issue or be released.
Well, what happens is they have 9 days to come get him.
Translator's gone. She's just gonna
If they
hang
don't
up.
come get him in 9 days, they file a motion to dismiss.
Unless there are
But-
extenuating circumstances.
У округа в Джорджии есть 9 дней для того, чтобы приехать и забрать его. Если через 9 дней они этого не сделают, то тогда они подадут ходатайство о снятии рассмотрения этого дела.
Even if they file that dismissal because they don't come get him, that warrant will always remain out there. So they could literally dismiss it, refile it within the next couple hours, get another hold. So if he is released due, you got to lickety split, you know?
The next thing he'll do is go to Georgia.
So yeah, you guys talk about it, let me know, and then we can go from there.
Yes, sir. Well, thank
И
you.
тогда же, если они снимут рассмотрение дела, через пару часов они могут подать снова, и опять это может начаться отсчет. В любом случае, вам нужно хорошенько обговорить все аспекты этого дела и затем сообщить мне.
You want her to call back there?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to chat you the phone number to the holdover, Miss Nikova. If you would mind, I'm live streaming, so please do not say anything now, but I'm going to chat you the phone number to the holdover if you don't mind calling over there so you can help translate.
Okay, so
Bear with me, let me chat you the phone number.
Just don't say it out loud. Sloth Life, I'm so excited. I'll run to the post office on
If
lunch.
you have any issues, come back and just let me know, okay?
Okay, I have the phone number, and I will mute myself, Your Honor.
Take your time, and I'm going to mute you for now, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Judge.
Okay, hi, sir.
I have the Purdue arraignment.
Okay.
The translator's been called, but I have a.
Did you want to waive PC?
I want to wait for you, but I have a son here who is fluent in both
It's
languages.
okay. If you want to waive it, we'll accept the waiver.
Okay,
And
and I
then-
talked to Kelsey. I don't think they want any
Sure.
other bond conditions.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
You need
Bear
to
with
be
me a
court
second. Hold
certified.
on, honey.
You can't just, I speak the language. Judge is gone. He gone. So yeah. I'm gonna,
So bond violations again on McCollum. I sent you the email just to give you a heads up. Dude's got felony court tomorrow, so I was just trying to be efficient. I was gonna put him on for tomorrow. If you're okay with that.
I haven't seen the email.
I sent it to you. Take a look and let me know.
Bond violations.
You sent it today?
9:42.
I didn't get it.
So the Russian defendant there, he is innocent unless proven guilty. So he's the only charge on his record that's he's convicted of is a local DUI. There are some serious charges.
Oh no, I'm waiting for you.
Judge, I have an off-docket issue.
Oh, we love those.
What is your cause number?
I'm trying to pull it up. I have the spin number.
I can take that too.
Okay. And I just had it. It is 030566869. Eric Salinas.
Okay.
So, Mr. Salinas, he has an appointed attorney in our office in his felony cases. In his felony case, my understanding is that the court has required him to hire an attorney in court 5, Your Honor.
You want to sign on?
You would like our office to be appointed?
Done.
Perfect, thank you, Your Honor.
That's all you. Thank you.
Done.
And then if you want to change the date, whatever you need.
When is the date on it?
12:30.
Okay, thank you.
So the other one is set for 122.
Okay.
So for what it's worth. Okay. All right. Antonio Perez Orozco.
Yes. Here we go.
So you're charged of driving while intoxicated, first offense. It's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow. You were facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. Looks like you guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 37 days in jail, credit for the 37 days that you have done. You want to plead guilty to this offense, am I correct?
Yes.
You need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. Because of that, if you were ever in a car driving and you smell like alcohol and you get pulled over, it will probably not end well. So if I were you, if you want to drink, don't get into a car. Do you understand?
Okay.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, like I said, it will go on your record. You cannot change this or undo this. Do you understand?
Yes.
You still want to do this?
Yes.
How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Is it true or untrue that you had a .15 or above?
I think so, yes. I think so, yes.
True, the enhancement. All right, I'm going to find you guilty, sentence you to 37 days in jail. I'll give you credit for the 37 days that you've done. I'm going to suspend your license for 90 days, sir. Do not drive until you get a license, and good luck to you, sir. Thank you, Antonio.
He didn't come unglued on him.
I'm back.
Hunter's back.
So Judge, I got the email. And then as far as what I needed to approach on, I have Claxton.
With a K? Okay.
Still waiting on body cams.
Yeah, just whatever you need, Hunter. If you want to reset.
Yeah,
You got it, man.
I'll get one more reset, but that's the only hold up. And then it's also
I mean, they're really young. You don't, unless it gets old, I don't really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just if the court wanted to take note.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks, buddy.
Judge.
Hey.
I have
motion to withdraw from the case on a guy missed 9 years ago. I represented a guy.
I'll sign it for you. Is it still in
Except for
warrant?
Monday, actually. I got an email saying he posted a bond. So it's set for 12/23.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure, I'm not gonna be around next week. So.
That's okay.
Thank
I got you, buddy.
Thank you.
Just have a good. No.
9 years ago, I represented the client. He's due in your court. I'd like to withdraw. Sure, no problem. Did he call him honey? Hunter, I think it was. Hunter was the name. Judge is in a good mood so far. All it takes is one defendant, and that can switch. 9 years common law. He's my permanent lawyer. I saw a couple of you liked Hunter on the screen. He's got that fabulous hair. Rugged beard, well-fitting suit. I see where you're going. I swear he said honey. He might have. Okay, judge is coming back.
I just signed it the minute that you, probably like 10 minutes afterwards. So this one's okay, right? Okay, I'm gonna text you just so that we have it though, okay? Okay.
Love you, bye.
Thanks. Hold on, and I'll tell you if it's on right now. Just bear with me a second. So I can look at it.
While he's doing that, I want to remind you guys, on Monday we have our Festivus stream. We're going to do a StreamYard stream where we're going to open it up to all of you, where you get to come in and briefly share your grievances and your feats of strength.
Let's try it.
As we'll have a Festivus poll out on display.
I see it. I see it.
There'll just
And
be
it got
general
uploaded.
healing and good vibes.
I don't even know. It's weird. It was signed on the 13th, but I don't know when we actually uploaded it. But it's there for you.
We are going to keep each individual chatter.
Okay, I'm gonna text you just for
unless I invite a guest.
Proof purposes. Hey, that you're unopposed and on the other one though. Okay.
All right, I'll approach the
On the to destroy controlled substances. Okay, cool. Thanks. Bye.
Sorry about that.
Hi, Rand.
Hey, Judge. Even though he's not here, on the Frowie case.
Okay.
Chris Downey.
You getting on that too now?
No. I was on it originally, and I just need Downing's motion to sign. Because it hasn't been signed yet, and I'm getting notified on his stuff. He filed it in November.
Do you have a cause number?
Oh, shoot. Hold on, let me pull it, because I just got an email on it today.
I know that we've had issues. Okay, hold on. So do me a favor. If you just want to give it to them,
yes,
they'll put it in and I'll sign it now.
Perfect, okay.
Thanks, Rand.
She hired Chris Downey, and yes. And Chris is a much more charming guy, kind of.
Oh, stop.
All the way around.
Get your brother.
239
Yeah, it's neither here nor there. It's just.
Judge, happy holidays.
You too. What are you doing? You going anywhere? You doing anything? Hey, remember, I'm live streaming. Okay. That's wonderful. Great. Maybe one day we'll see a good company again. You know? Yeah.
The Addict Awards stream is going to be towards right the end of the year, maybe even a New Year's Eve stream, where we're going to play a lot of the highlights from the year. Russian translator is back.
Excuse me. Do you want me to be on standby?
I'm sorry?
Do you want me to be on standby?
Yes, just until we know that we're done with the hearing, okay?
Okay.
Let me talk with defense counsel and see what they want to do.
I hope she gets an hourly rate, not just a flat
Hi,
fee.
Darla. How are
Yes, the meter is running. And taxis are cheaper. Marina Novikova, Russian interpreter. Marina Novikova. It's hourly for sure, yeah. Can you charge more for harder languages? Like if there was some obscure Middle Eastern dialect, like the mountains of China or something. It's only spoken in the regional. Can you charge more for that?
Darla, are you ready? Okay.
I have two clients actually, but I have Villager for a plea.
What's the last name?
Villager?
With a B? Okay. Are we doing time served? Okay, come up, Mr. Billiter.
Mr. Billiter.
Is it Billetter or Billiter?
Two things you get in the mailbox.
Billetter. All right, Mr. Billetter.
You should have told me that. That's easier.
So you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You need to understand that you're making a lifetime decision today, and this is a very big one because you're pleading guilty to this offense and it's going to go on your record. Once it's on your record, it's there forever. It's even there after you die. And it's important because when you get into a car in the future, if you start consuming alcohol, if you do before you get into a car, you get pulled over. All officers do is they look at your criminal history. They look at you, how you are. What do you think is going to happen if they smell alcohol and they look at this? Probably not going to go well. So if I were you, I would never get in a car, even if you've had a sip of alcohol, because it's a humongous and it's just a big financial risk. Do you understand?
Yes, sir, I did.
You also give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement today. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers if you're not a citizen. There are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Like I said, once you plead guilty, there's no turning back. Is this what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty? The other thing I want you to understand, Mr. Billiter, is that
I've got a spam call. Hang on.
You know,
hello? 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 I tried. Guys, I tried.
You're looking at around $6,000 in surcharges. $6,000. Not to mention court costs. You could look forward to around $7,000 in fines and fees. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Literally, one button on your phone, $50, anywhere you want to go in this city. Uber. That's what I'm trying to say.
$50
It's
flat
extremely
rate.
easy. They'll come pick you up no matter where you want to go. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I'll find you guilty. I'm going to sentence you to 3 days in jail. I will give you credit for the 1 day that you've done. I am going to suspend your license for 90 days.
Can we get ALR credit?
Why?
One, do you want to know about personally, or two, he already
I'm already
obviously.
taking off around $3,500 worth of fines and fees.
Correct. So he's retired, but he has a lot of medical, issues that he has to go to. And also, I believe you said that your siblings also need help driving around, getting around to medical, and groceries and responsibilities such as that.
I'm a firm believer that everybody makes mistakes. You know, you're allowed to make a mistake once in a while. But if you continue to make mistakes that endanger the lives of other people, at that point, it's not a mistake and it's a choice. And when you make childish choices. You get treated like a child. And what we do with children here, we put them over our knee and we spank them like a little child, but we do it with a ton of jail time. Get a clue. Just don't get into a car if you've had even a sip of alcohol. Do you understand, Mr. Billletter?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will acquiesce to you, but that's it.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Good luck, sir. And please see the clerk.
No spankings as long as you don't drink.
Yes.
We spank you with jail time.
What's the last name?
Last name is going to be Mitchell. And I think you have 2 Mitchells on the docket.
Okay. What do you want to do with her?
Adam, you can't sell grievances.
Okay.
So my second client that's on your docket for today, Judge, the state has made offers. We countered. I think we're at the point that either it's going to be a trial case because defense has.
But don't say anything. If you want to set it, then let's just do it. But it's nearly 200 days and it's time. So, state, that's it.
And just want to make sure the correct client, Mitchell Taija. Okay, yes, Your Honor, an offer has been made for a deferred, so if there's anything further, trial would be.
So guys, get ready. We'll set it for February, first week in February. It'll be
The 4th, Judge, but
Yeah,
we already
February
have
4th.
quite a few on that day.
Okay, someone will push.
Yes, Judge. And I did explain to the DA that, sometimes setting up for trial does, and changes sometimes the client's opinion and stuff like that, and I will pull it forward.
Let me know.
I will.
Okay. All right.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Judge.
guys.
Anybody to North Central Massachusetts looking for just a nice casual lunch, somebody to talk to? I'm not there, unfortunately. Yeah, I gave Adam a grievance now. I told him he couldn't sell grievances, and now he has a grievance about that. So, good thing you didn't sell yours, Adam. Only air grievances.
Hey, I have a third. I've got another BVR. Want me to put it on? Right, you want to do just Friday? Okay.
What's a BVR? Help me out on this one. Grinchers. Grinchers, you got a timeout from Amber. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to say who timed you out. It was from me. 300 seconds, Grinchers. Jamie, I did see this. I have not been following that case. Obviously, it's an old one. It's been going, it's way back. We've had some breaking news, developing news over the last couple of years.
Good to see you. It's been a while. What have you been doing?
I've been sick.
Well, I hope you get better.
I'm trying.
Charged with the 7th murder. That is big.
Trying to do it.
I'm hoping the new judges are open to live streaming. I'd like to see new judges sort of learn the ropes in a public forum. Yes. Weather Watch has a grievance. Oh, man. I know it's early, but just to get you guys warmed up to the idea of the grievances and how it works. What is with the trash companies in small towns around holidays like Christmas specifically, where everyone has a lot more recycling and trash because of all the boxes and wrapping and stuff, just taking the week off? What is with that? I realize everyone wants a day off. Why not pick up, I don't know, earlier in the week or later in the week instead of like, it's Christmas week, no trash collection. Yeah, that means if we forget to put our can out the 15 feet from where it sits next to the road out to the road, they just drive by and then I'm hosed for the month because they only pick up every 2 weeks anyway. So that grievance was trash. Oh, I have trash grievances. First of all, they charge an arm and a leg. They went by and took everyone's extra garbage can, except for ours, because we hid ours. Hope the town doesn't hear this. We hid ours, so they only thought we had one. So we still have our second garbage can, which we pay for. But they only wanted people to have one garbage can, so they took them, and then they started, not picking up. Our recycling goes to the landfill. We pay extra for a recycling bin, separate, blue. We sort our trash. Recycling goes in one bin, trash goes in the other. My town takes it to the landfill. Doesn't matter. They pick up on a separate day. It's just recycling that they pick up, but they throw it in the landfill because it's too expensive to recycle. But they charge us for it. Okay, I'm getting warmed up for Monday. We're gonna have some grievances on Monday for sure. Our landfill, they did not recycle anything. It's all burned and buried. In-law grievances, as long as we keep it family friendly. I mean, a family grievance that's family friendly can be okay. What happens is they were selling the recycling to China. China was buying all of our recyclable materials, and I believe it became too expensive, and China stopped buying it, and now we just throw it away. Okay. Looks like people are coming up.
Good morning.
Correctors. Counted off the painful seconds.
Terrence Wilburn.
Okay.
We wanted to discuss his bond conditions. So currently right now he is looking for work, so he is trying to get employed. He doesn't have any bond conditions right now, and
He doesn't have bond conditions?
his terrorist right now.
Okay.
And he's currently trying to find work right now, so he eventually will get employed to, start working.
You want to talk about bond conditions, but you don't have any?
That no conditions on his bond so that he can move freely to get.
Did he just bond out?
No, he did not.
So he's got a terroristic threat. He's on bond for a robbery and an impeding of breath. Is a terroristic threat related to any of the CWs in this case?
No.
Okay.
Don't believe so, Judge. No, they're not. They're different complainants. I would just ask that he doesn't have, that there's no contact with the apartment unit or with the complainant in this case. And those would just be state's requests.
Yeah.
A terroristic threat could be
We don't want him
threatening
to
to
have
come back
obvious
and
contact with the complainant
tear
in
this
this
place down.
case and not to go anywhere near where they live or where they work, and then no weapons. And as long as he can abide by those, we're happy.
Or shoot it up.
If his place of residence is in that apartment complex.
Are you sure that it is?
He's currently staying,
That, well, this is it's against
apartment complex that he's living at, and he made a terrorist threat there. I think he might need to live somewhere else. Sounds like the threat involved firearms.
Who is the complaining witness in this?
Name?
No, I don't need a name. I need relation and things of this nature.
Defendant's child's mother. So the baby mama.
Okay.
Baby mama. There you go.
Okay, I don't want him to have contact with these people
Oh,
at all. I mean, that's like a really volatile.
You're right. Thank you for the
As long as
correction.
he's still able to live there, as long as he doesn't make contact. with-
He's not to go to the leasing office.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
someone else is gonna have to transact business, but I don't want him to have contact. Hey, so, Ms. Rosette, can you reach out to them and say, hey, look, this is what's gonna happen. We've ordered him not to go back to the leasing office. We've ordered him not to have contact with this complaining witness, not to be in possession of weapons. As long as he can abide, then we're good. Otherwise, and that's it. We're just trying to keep trouble away. You know, we don't want them to run into each other, bad blood come up, and then it just goes haywire.
You
you
said
know?
no weapons, Judge?
Correct.
Okay, yeah.
Shouldn't have it regardless because the
Okay.
case is upstairs anyway. So
And Alex just stepped
need him
out.
to sign the conditions though.
Okay.
So he's here.
He's
So
carrying
don't
the
worry about
walker.
it. Mr. Wilburn, come up.
Okay, here comes a stern talking to.
Go around.
Go around. Don't walk by the prosecutors.
Good morning, sir. I want you to understand that I'm going to do everything in my power to protect my community at all costs. Do you understand? You're on bond for 3 very serious cases.
3.
And I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond, number 1, not to be in possession of weapons. Number 2, not to have contact with the complaining witness in this case. And number 3, not to go where she lives or where she works. So if she was working at the leasing office, don't go there. Do you understand? If I get wind that there are any issues whatsoever, it's not going to go well between you and I. Do you understand? All I'm asking is I don't want any more issues. I don't want you to pick up a new case. And the last thing I want you to do is accidentally bump into her somehow, some way. Don't. If you know that she is at one part and you're at it, just go the complete opposite way. Life's too short to sit in a 6x9 for the next 6 months. Do you understand? Okay. All right. We're good. Don't leave until you sign our bond conditions. And then after that, you're free to go. Okay. Oh, one more thing. Stay in contact. You've got great lawyers. Stay in contact with them. If they tell me they can't get a hold of you because you're ducking and dodging, I'm going to revoke your bond. Do you understand? Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Good morning, sir.
Morning, Your Honor.
How are you?
I'm doing just fine, sir.
Cedric Addison.
Is this what you want to do, Mr. Addison?
Yes, sir.
You've picked up 2 more cases. You picked up a theft. You've picked up a criminal trespass. You've worked out an agreement. They're going to dismiss the trespass. You're pleading guilty to the theft case.
Yes, sir.
What are the facts of this case? I mean, he uses a walker. What did he
What
steal?
happens if you pick up another theft case?
I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Felony. We'll send to a felony.
Right. The difference between upstairs and felony land versus down here, you're looking at years instead of days. If you want something, if you need something, come back. We can give you resources. But just because you're on the street doesn't give you the right. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Get Lori's number. She can help you in any way you need it. She can find you resources, house, food, no car, but transportation. Really,
Yes, sir.
there's no excuse.
Mm.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You're giving up the right
homeless.
to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf. Confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, you can never change this or undo this. Do you understand?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
One more thing, Mr. Addison, you know, in all the times and I have gotten to know each other, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you've never come back to court. Come back. Good things happen when you come to court.
He's like, that has not been my experience.
And how do you plead to the theft? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
I'll follow the agreement. I'm going to sentence you to it. One more thing is it true that you had the prior theft here in April of this year?
Yes.
Okay, so true to the first enhancement, abandon the second one, please. All right, Mr. Addison, come back. Come back. I mean,
Only if you get in trouble.
if you get,
Only if you get in trouble.
right, don't get in trouble. I mean, don't come back, right.
This could be a situation where he's stealing food. He does live on the street. He's homeless. Don't know the facts.
That was funny, Judge.
I think he knows that.
I doubt he's
Tell me, what
stealing
you got?
cars and
My
guns.
client, man, is a plea act.
Are you ready? Manning, coming up.
Here comes Manning.
Good morning, Mr. Manning. Sir, you're charged with assault, causing bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 6 days in jail, credit for the 2 days that you've done. This is going to now reflect as a conviction on your record. After today, is this what you want to do? You're pleading guilty to this offense. You need to understand from now on, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new misdemeanors that you pick up like this. You understand? If I had one strand of hair every time someone told me that, God, I'd look like Jimi Hendrix, I tell you. I would look, man, I'd be a rock star.
Love the strand of hair reference.
Self-control. That's why everybody's in there. No self-control. The agreement you've worked out is 6 days in jail, credit for 2. You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement, Mr. Manning. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, there's no one doing this. Is this what you want to do? How do you plead to the officer? Guilty. All right. I'll find you guilty. Send it to the agreement. Careful, man. Really. Be careful. Self-control. All right.
I lost my yes pedal.
Thank you.
I only have a no.
I'll waive it. All right.
I don't know where it went.
Thank you, Mr.
It's
Cartwright.
down where the bug was.
Hi.
He's on his way.
Did you catch a few? You caught a fugitive case or what?
Sorry. I got him to sign already.
No, it's okay, but the judge still wants to admonish. Is that be Mr. Pokey, Your Honor, for a waiver?
Pokey?
Pokey.
Sure, we don't need the interpreter anymore.
So what happened? Is he keeping the waiver? Day. Is keeping the waiver?
That's a waiver.
No.
No, for,
On,
Oh, he's keeping the waiver, yes, Judge.
okay, got it. You're excused, Ms. Novikova.
Just send us
Thank you
the
so
bill.
much for helping
Okay,
us.
thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day, Your Honor.
All right, take care.
That was a good one for her. I think she made
All
some
right,
good
you were
money there.
Timothy Polkey.
Louis Pokey, Your Honor. The name's incorrect. My name's Louis Pokey.
Not Timothy?
No.
Okay. Call him Mr. Pokey. Okay.
What you want to do about this?
I can just re-update it, rewrite it.
You're right, it says Timothy Polkey here.
And there's not.
What is a warrant?
That's not my name.
Security number says Louis Pokey.
Okay, don't just, Hey, Mr. Kim, we got the name wrong on this, so we might have to amend
I
it.
think he has two aliases, Judge. It does say
No, I don't have
Timothy,
an
it does
alias.
say Lou. Hold on.
Hey, I got a bunch of DAs here.
No.
Nothing about you.
Just please don't say anything. It's really, I'm trying to protect you, all right?
It says Timothy Lewis Polkey in the hit confirmation that we have.
Oh, it is Timothy Polk. Yeah. So you are Timothy Polk.
No, my name is Louis.
Lewis.
I even told the officer when they gave me my.
Okay, so he, okay, we'll fix it. Don't worry. We'll fix it. One way or the other.
So it shows as an AKA, Your Honor, but I'm gonna run to see if I can match a SID number, or FBI number.
I'm gonna just file another one.
Well, I mean, I have to reflect what's on the teletype. I mean, unless there's another need to do so, because that's the name that they're extraditing.
They just put, you want me to write in Lewis then?
Oh, for the middle, I mean.
1973.
He gave a different name.
Oh, that's different.
Extradition.
I might need a moment, Judge.
We're gonna fix it. Don't worry. Regardless, you were waiving it. Formal extradition, correct?
Yes, I'll give him the.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is, now that we know that, we're gonna fix the paperwork. We'll have you sign a copy that reflects what the name is, and then that's it. Okay?
We're just gonna white out Timothy and we're gonna write in Lewis.
But don't send him down because we need him this.
We're gonna have to check with, because I think he said February 12th.
His birthday, the
Yeah.
23rd. So the date of birth matches.
No.
It does not? 23rd.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, you ready?
Let me ask. I'll be back.
No.
How are you, Judge?
Hey,
His birthday doesn't match and his name doesn't match, and they're just like, we'll fudge it.
So I had asked the state to eval this one. They did not want to approve a PTI. I spoke to the chief. She said she might entertain PTI if I submit a mitigation package for this one. So if I can just.
How old is it already?
We're about to get to the 180 mark.
Okay.
So if I can just get like a maybe 2 or 3 week recess.
2 weeks. Got to be here at the next setting, and then we'll go from there. Okay. We know you.
Just a very quick.
Do you know you? Hold on.
I'm in court on Monday.
Okay.
On the back.
Okay.
Is it okay? Work from home?
Of course. Yeah. Zoom in. Don't worry about it. Just be ready because you're gonna have to, call out. Just What we'll do is, of course, Neil. I love you, man. Don't worry about it.
I love you, man. I
Are
got
you
your
gonna
back.
be a regular in here now?
I'm here for Monday.
I'm in shock. I mean, I'm.
I know, this is gonna be
This
fun.
may be my next go around 5, 6.
Are you gonna be doing fugitives as well?
Probably not.
Okay. All right. Mr. Elick,
What I don't get is that guy
You
was
ready?
waiving extradition. He's like, yeah, send me out of state. But it's
Okay,
not my
Ricardo.
name and my
Hey,
birthday.
Judge, good morning.
Judge, I wanted to see if you could bring out a client by the name of Ginger, G-I-N.
Give me a second, I got Mr. Helms coming out for a plea.
I'll sit tight, Judge. I'll have a seat.
I think the most
It's a fugitive
obvious
case.
answer
Dinner.
is the
Can we
defendant
sit tight so we
provided
can
a
hear what we're
false
talking
ID.
about?
Bond, is that
Had a
one?
different name.
Oh, well, it's a different kind of issue. Better than a bond is what I'm asking for.
Something interesting again?
A little bit.
Okay. Mr. Elick? No? Carl?
Very brief.
Bueller? Who is it?
Reset of Jones. Over 180 days old.
What's the word?
PTI request that I need to relay.
Yeah.
Which I
It's
have.
been since November, though.
No,
And the person's supposed to be here today?
she's not.
Oh.
I didn't tell her to be here. That's on me. I'll follow the sort of that.
Okay, so SFBF a week?
Are we gonna be here a week from today?
What's today? Tuesday? No. You want the Thursday?
Like the
Friday?
bolo tie.
Thursday. Yes. Yeah, you can Zoom too.
Okay. 27.
No, next Thursday, which would be the 26th.
do 27.
If you can get her to say yes, that's a Friday. You know how that goes. It's up to you. Just
She's
don't
not
throw
gonna
me
be
under
here.
Don't throw me under the bus, Carl.
Court reporter chimes in. It's not going to work.
Ready?
This is Mr. Helms, Your Honor.
This is Houston, Texas. Yes.
Good morning, Mr. Helms. Mr. Helms, you're charged with a total of 3 cases. It looks like you're charged with a theft, another theft, and then you're also charged with criminal mischief.
Yes, sir.
It looks like you've worked out an agreement where you're going to plead guilty on 2 of the thefts and they're going to dismiss the criminal mischief.
Yes, sir.
Is this how you understand it?
Yes, sir.
You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you cannot undo this. You also need to understand, Mr. Helms, that both of these are enhanceable cases, meaning that you're now going to end up with 2 thefts on your record. You pick up a third, what happens? To what? Yeah. Years instead of days. And I'm telling you, you go pack of smokes, a beer, you're looking at some serious time. You understand? You know, if you ever need anything, just come back here. We have resources for you. All you got to do is walk through the door, come up to me. We'll talk to Shatori. We can find you whatever you need. There's no excuse.
No excuse.
So, how do you plead guilt? How do you plead to the theft cases? Guilty or not guilty?
I'm guilty.
On both of those are Class B, so you're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You've worked out a deal or a plea bargain that they're going to offer you 30 days on both of the cases. They're going to give you 58 days credit on one, we are going to give you 56 and then 58 days credit. So it looks like we're done here. Just be careful, man. Come back. We can help you. All right. All right. Good luck, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Helms.
Okay.
Sir. Pronounce your last name again?
Kinder.
Kinder?
Kinder.
Kinder.
Good morning, Mr. Ginder.
No, sir.
All right. Sorry, the computer's being wonky. All right. So I see that you're wanted out of Bucks, Pennsylvania on a parole violation.
PA?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
2 underlying cases.
So the fact that he's been on this same fugitive case twice more in your court works both in and against my favor. Before my time in general litigation, there were 2 prior other prosecutors.
Here we go, flexing the muscle.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
One of them was me. But for the 2 prior ones were dismissed, and he keeps getting arrested on the same warrant, and they keep not picking him up. I had Amy call the.
This is going to happen eternally for you, Mr. Ginder, until you go back to Pennsylvania. You will continue to get arrested over and over and over. It doesn't require you to say anything. I'm just giving you a heads up that warrant will be there for the rest of your natural born life until you take care of it. If you're 72, you will still get picked up and sit in jail for. How do we go forward?
So this is one of those unusual situations. There is no pre-signed waiver, so he has a right to
a parole case.
Some states, including ours, they just don't have it in their clause for their parole. But I've had Amy call and she was only able to reach the supervisor for the deputy that actually handles his specific warrant.
Dave, don't we have enough people in jail, number one? And if they don't care enough to pick them up over and over.
So one of them, I was explaining to Ricardo, the first, and I could be wrong, I haven't checked my notes, but one of them might have been around COVID. And so I know a lot of them weren't picking up. Nobody can fault for that. But the other ones I don't know. And that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not trying to present anything to court that I don't have. But conversely, he's had considerable amount of time to cure his warrant. And so that's why I said, like, it works for and against me. Is obviously I don't like them playing games.
What do you want?
For me, I would like to get a hold of the supervisor there and figuring out what happened the other times, but we've just been unsuccessful this morning. And that's the issue.
I get it. Do you want to perhaps roll it to tomorrow? So it gives you enough time? Hey, I'm with you.
I know.
It's maddening that someone continues to get picked up and they don't care. Either release the hold or come do your job. I mean, really.
Because we do have ones where they release it locally, where they teletype that they won't enforce it in certain jurisdictions or just contiguous ones. And so I don't have an answer to present the court.
Let's roll it to tomorrow. We're going to try to get to the bottom of it, Mr. Gimbel or Ginder. But regardless, that warrant, until you take care of it, is going to eternally be out there forever and a day. And if you like to continue to get arrested, but at some point it must get tiring, right?
Yes, sir. All right, we'll roll it to tomorrow.
So let's roll it to tomorrow. I will tell you this, that I
know, and that's where I'm at as well. And so I'll see if I can I'll keep going up the chain until somebody answers. That's all I can do.
Yeah, good luck, Day. I know how diligent you are, you know.
Hey, Judge.
Elena.
Good morning.
Hi.
I'm here.
2 days in a row.
I know, right? My case, I just got blood back. It's Daniel, I'm sorry.
Just the last name, please.
Billatoro.
Okay.
It's the DUI case. You just got the blood back or the blowback?
I mean, it's not old. You can, whatever you.
Yeah, I didn't know if we need to.
I don't need to get involved unless it's like old.
Okay.
I don't really.
Okay, what the line was still, I said just in case.
No. Unless it gets.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Elena. It's Long Miles. Can you chat me who you have?
That's awesome, ACDCS oversight. Love what you're doing out there. On the news, getting famous. Seriously, if you have a warrant in another state, it's not worth the stress. Go take care of it. Call them up. Say, hey, I need to resolve this. It's been hanging out there.
Just responded, Your Honor. Good morning.
Hey, I just saw who your client is.
I don't think I'd wear what he wears, but he seems to rock it. He's gonna say from the guy coming. The guy who has a warrant in Vegas. I don't think I've even been pulled over in Nevada. Which is good because I did drive fast. I used to drive to Vegas back a lot. I'd cover Utah, Nevada, and the western half of Colorado for my sales territory. I used to drive there a ton. slowed down in Judge Fleischer's court. We might jump to Judge McNally. Not a big fan of the audio in his courtroom, but we watched a YSL trial
You did take it out, right?
in his courtroom. That's the one that inspired
I
our
did, but I
Big Deal
signed it
song.
again. Yeah, because they were unopposed. Because that one was for controlled substances versus just.
I think the closest I got to getting a ticket in Nevada was going through the Virgin River Gorge, entering Nevada from St. George area. So that southern Utah to Nevada, that stretch. There's like nothing there. So it was literally, it was designed for speeding. But I think I was on the Utah side and I did not get a ticket. I'm pretty sure I was following a car that was going very fast. He was running cover for me, and I was going behind. And the cop pulled out. I was going maybe 20 over, maybe-ish 20 over, but there's like nobody else on the road. Cop pulls out, lights on. I pull over thinking I'm hosed, and he passes me and gets the other car, who was going faster than me. Quick cut here. Amber just reminds me, today's the last day to vote for Ian on the Gundies. Do we have a link? Let me turn this audio off. Do we have a link that we can use, Amber, for the Gundies? Ian on Runkle of the Bailey is up. He's been nominated for the most entertaining creator on the Gundy Awards. These are annual awards that are focused on YouTube creators that fill a particular niche in the channel, and it's a very difficult niche to operate in because it's one that YouTube, I think, hates. And that's creators who cover firearms in one way or another. Ian, as a Canadian, it's even more difficult for him, but he covers firearms from a legal perspective. There we go. There's the link. I will tell you, clicking on the link, it does require you to create an account. It's not painful. Do it. You can vote once a day. Today's the last day to vote, so go ahead and click there. I'm going to turn chat off for a minute, if I can, so that I can just click the link and not have to switch computers to vote. There we go. Now I can just vote on this screen. Open link in new tab, new window. There we go. Runkle of the Bailey, most entertaining creator. Log in. I thought I was already logged in. Let's do this one. Don't want to show you my password. Okay, let me try it on the phone. Okay, we'll bring back our chat. We'll figure it out. Did anyone do their homework and go over and read and listen to some of the songs that I created while I was way too tired last night? Is it like the Dundies? Yes, but it's the Gundies. Let's see. There we go. I forget what password I used. I'll just make a new account. Yeah, let me take care of that. Let's play a song while I do that. Is that all right? Fur Missile one is great. Should we do Fur Missile? Okay, we're gonna play a quick song as we're almost to lunchtime. So we're gonna take a little lunch break. I have to run to the post office, and we'll be back here in a minute. But we did, with the help of AI, we made another song last night. Way too late. I was up till about 2 a.m. Let's go with Fur Missile right here. I'm not sure if this is the right one. The Cockroach Chronicles I'm not going to publish because it's no good. Let's see. Okay, need the audio to come out the other way. Just 1 second. To Roadcaster. Here we go. Call this one Fur Missile.
In the night with flashing lights, Fur Missile ready to ignite. Chasing shadows in the street, teeth of justice can't be beat. K9 howling at the moon, justice coming all too soon. Criminals running out of gas, chew toy chasing down there. Here comes the mean buck with a killer bite. Can't escape the dark, fast as lightning out of sight. Foot chase through the alleyways, Fur Missile won't delay. Nothing stops the K9 cop. Teeth of justice make 'em drop. Crowd gathers just to see how the Fur Missile runs free. Criminals all filled with dread, chew toy taking down the spread. Teeth of justice flash so bright, criminals quake in the night. Once locked on, there's no escape. Fur Missile seals your fate.
There we go. We thought the dogs needed a song as well. So, and of course, it has to be rock. A little edgy rock too. This is Weather Watch on the guitar. Thank you, my friend, for just cranking out this solo.
K9 howling at the moon, justice coming all too soon. Criminals running out of gas, chew toy taking down the spread. Teeth of justice flash so bright, criminals quake in the night. Once locked on, there's no escape. Fur Missile seals your fate.
All right, there we go. A little bit of Fur Missile love there. All right. Let's see. I'm missing a couple things. I missed a couple of messages I've got to pull up. Somebody sent me something on the burner phone. Let me read really quickly. Those Mondays. Dan. Oh, we missed something in Middleton. We might go back and look at Judge Middleton after lunch, Dan, if we've got some time. Breezy, RA sent one in Twitter, DM for Christmas. I'll take a look at that one, Breezy. Thank you very much. Angelique, member for 7 months, just voted for Runkle. Love this community I've stumbled upon and can't find my way out, nor do I want to. Angelique, thank you very much. You live here now. But you're among friends. And also, I think I've got something in mod chat that I need to read before we wrap up. Let's see. My mods are amazing. Let me just say this, and I do this because I'm trying to twist their arm. I would really appreciate the mods to be present on Monday when we're doing our airing of grievances, a Festivus celebration. I have the Festivus pole. It's been decorated. I have a candle that should be arriving Thursday. It'll arrive Thursday. It is a true Festivus candle. It smells of disappointment and grievances. We'll be lighting that, and then we'll be taking call-ins where you guys get to respectfully share your grievances, not about me or the mods. Well, about me, but not the mods. And I just need the mods to be here just to handle things. That's all. That's all I ask. Mandatory Mods Day. Cancel the dentist appointment. Be here. Do we get time and a half Monday? Yes. Yes. I'll even do double time if you do good work. Good work. Anyway, that's all. We're gonna take a lunch break and come back with a little bit more lightheartedness. I know yesterday was a heavy day, and I'm still feeling it. So I'm hoping to feel a little more positive. I'm sad when my friends are sad, and a lot of you are feeling that sadness today. So, Celestial Force, I love this. First of all, Jeff from Legal Vices passed away over the weekend, and a lot of us are feeling that, even those who aren't close to it, because some of the people we're close to were close to him. And I've got to hang on. I've got a spam call right now. Stop. Hang on. Hello. Hello.
Hi there, this is John with Auto Claim Solution. How are you doing today?
Good.
Sir, the reason for my call is to confirm that were you involved in a car accident in last 2 years?
I was.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that, sir. Your accident happened in which year? This year or last year?
It happened at the beginning of this year.
I'm so sorry to hear about that. Stay on the line. Let me connect you with my supervisor. He will help you for your compensation money and for your accident claims, right, sir?
Okay.
Thank you so much for connecting on the recorded line. My name is Dennis Smith with an auto claim solution. How are you?
I'm doing well, Dennis.
Good to know that, sir. Actually, this call is to let you know that we are here to help you to get you your compensation amount. And this compensation money is for your pain and suffering that you suffered at the time of accident. Is that correct?
I'm still suffering. I mean, it's still going on.
Oh, may God bless you with good health, sir.
Yeah.
So, did you get any compensation money, any sort of money for your pain and suffering so far, or not yet?
They wouldn't pay me anything yet. I'm really frustrated.
Okay, so that's why we are here to help you to get you your compensation amount, and the compensation money is for your pain and suffering that you suffered at the time of accident. Okay, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So, can I ask your zip code, sir? What is your zip code down there?
84123.
84123. Okay, I got you, sir. So you are residing in the state of Utah, right?
Yeah, Logan.
Okay, so in which city you are residing?
Logan?
So you gave me the zip code of Logan, right?
Yes.
Okay, can I ask your first and last name, sir? How do you pronounce your first and last name?
Dwayne. Dwayne's the first name. Bourne is the last name.
Can you spell it for me?
Dwayne, D-W-A-Y-N-E.
D-W-A-Y-N-E.
Yeah. And Bourne, just like it sounds, B-O-U-R-N-E. The E is silent, though.
B-O-U-R-N-E. Okay. I got you, sir. So did you have any middle initials?
No, I've got like a pet name people call me. They call me James Bond instead of Dwayne Bourne, but that's not like my real name.
Okay, sir, I got you. So can I ask your age, sir? How old are you?
Oh man, you don't ask someone my age how old you are. That's rude.
No, I'm just asking your age just to confirm that.
Oh.
I'm talking to the right person or not?
Oh, I'm 47.
47 years old. Okay, I got you, sir. And you didn't have any middle initials, right?
No, just they call me like 007, but it's not all they call my license.
Okay, I got you, sir. So, were you using any email or not?
During the crash? No, I wasn't.
No, I'm asking your email. Did you have any electronic mail?
No, I think email and cell phones, they actually cause problems with your brain, and I try not to use those at all.
Okay, no problem, sir. So you have a car accident within the past 2 years or more than the past 2 years?
It was the beginning of this year.
Beginning of this year. In which month?
January. It was the very beginning. It was just after midnight, January 1st. I think it was like 2 a.m.
Okay. January 2024, right?
Yes.
So were you injured at the time of accident?
Yes and no. I didn't feel it, but there were some injuries.
Sir, I'm talking about some minor pains in your body.
Right. I was so
you get any
drunk
minor
I could
pain
not
in
feel
your body
anything
after
at the
the
time.
accident?
But when I sobered up,
So you were drunk at the time of accident, right?
I don't crash when I'm sober.
But you were drunk at the time of accident.
Uh-huh.
So the accident is your fault, right?
I don't think so. No, because usually the road that I drive is pretty straight, and this one had a
Did the
turn in
police
it that
came?
I was not expecting.
Okay. Did the police came at the scene or not?
They tried. I got away.
Okay. So you got the ticket or the other driver got the ticket?
No, I got away.
You got, right?
Say that again.
You got the ticket?
I got away. The police showed up, but I got away.
Okay.
I didn't get a ticket.
But this accident is your fault because you drunk at the time of accident.
I think it was a
That's
poorly
illegal,
designed
right?
road. I'd say the road
No.
designer is to blame because they shouldn't put a curve
Have a
like
nice
that.
day, sir.
What?
Have a nice day.
Hey,
Bye-bye.
who is this? Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, he's standing here poking me. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we're gonna end. We're gonna go to lunch. That's the longest we've able. I said yes too many times. I shouldn't have done. I got 3 yeses out of me. Yeah. Let me share this really quickly while the music's going. Jeff from Legal Vice has passed away of heart failure over the weekend on Sunday. It was a shock to everybody. If you watch his last stream on Friday, he was really excited about, well, I was on Thursday night. He was really excited about his channel getting up to 85,000 subscribers. And he was so close to 100,000. 100,000 is where YouTube sends out a plaque. That was something he wanted to do, and he was just very grateful for the community. He has passed, but his family may get that plaque, posthumously for his channel. If we can get him to 100,000. That's something we'd like to do. If you can go and subscribe to his channel, that would be appreciated. I think he picked up 1,000 or so in the last day, which is really good. I appreciate that. It's a sad thing. It's a way we can sort of show support. It won't change your timeline because I don't believe they're looking at putting additional videos on his channel. So it won't cost you anything. It won't change anything for you on YouTube, and it's free. So if you could do that would be really good. All right, that said, tonight when you go home, please hug the people you love. Smile at someone, make their day just a little bit better, and please stay safe till we go live again after lunch. We'll take a break. I've got to run to the post office. Mrs. R.A. Panda Express? No. Okay, just the post office. And that's it. All right. You guys have a good one. We'll see you after the break. Bye. So apparently, I forgot to kill the live stream. Oops. You're just chilling. I'm not ready to go back live. I just got back from the post office where Sloth Life sent me a package with a beautiful, beautiful skin dew in it. Wooden blade, Damascus steel. It's so sharp, I don't want to cut myself. Okay, here we go. me let you see this up close. See the Damascus steel blade, those layers on there. It is really sharp. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, here I am. I was just going to turn off the live stream, but I figured since I'm here, I'll show you that, and then we'll turn it off. Sloth Life, thank you very much. All right, no one's going to know we're here because they think we left. So I'm going to portal us over to the new one. Oops. Court hopping. It's Tuesday. And we're going to start in about 15 minutes. Kids stomping down the stairs. They're loud. Okay. Building portal now. All right. Portal's built. Here we go. Ready, set,